Yes, guys, yes, people. Welcome back for another live stream. Last review of the season. Football is finally over and done with. We can relax. No Chelsea to stress us out and depress our weekend. But we ended it with a rarity, a home win. Like it did come late, 91st minute against a relegated Watford side, but typical Chelsea fashion. And let's be real, no one in the ground was even focused on the game in the second half of all the chaos going on in Manchester and Liverpool. But yeah, what a final day to the Premier League season, even though we were on the quieter games. We'll talk about the Chelsea-Watford game for a bit. There's also plenty to go with in terms of transfer news and the news surrounding Mason Mount winning player of the season as well. We'll get into all of it. But again, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. Got 100 of you guys in here already. Let's try and get that to 100 likes in the first 5 minutes. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Jesters, what are you saying, man? It's been a minute. Hope you're all good.
Yeah, just taking care of some real life stuff. But yeah, it's fitting into the season. I thought that game summarized our season pretty well. you know, winning, take a foot off the gas, let them back in with a poor play, and just do enough in the end to get where we need to go. So that's the season in a nutshell. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time. Have a great summer.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Go off to the summer, learn how to finish, and maybe we'll have a better season next year. Fata, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, good, man. I'm just glad yesterday's game is over. Looking forward to the summer, doing some stuff. But yeah, man, pretty much just enjoying the sun.
100%. Alex, what are you saying, bro?
What's going on, guys?
All good, all good. Kai, what are you saying, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know me, man. I barely watched the Chelsea game. I had it like on my second monitor. I was focused. I was watching Troops TV and Expression, man. It was hilarious. If you guys didn't watch it, go rewatch it. It's like the funniest shit ever. But yeah, season is over. Kai Havertz scores our what? Is it our? I don't know. Kai Havertz and Barkley score our last two goals of the season.
Girls.
Of the Roman era.
Yeah, of the Roman era as well. Yeah, which is a bit anticlimax.
Ross Barkley with the last goal. Let's go.
Last goal of the Roman era. Ah, man, the guy who was brought into human traffic. Is the guy who scores the goal last. But yeah, man. But I'm looking forward to the summer. I can't wait for Chelsea to start rebuilding. I want to see some new attackers coming in. I want to be optimistic, but we'll see. We'll see what happens next.
We will see. And yeah, guys, don't forget there will still be content on the channel here throughout the summer. There'll be plenty of transfer discussions. Over the week, we got the Carefree Lewis G Awards show, which will be coming on Thursday. I think tomorrow we'll do the end of season player ratings too. That one might come a little bit early. Yeah, that one will definitely be a cooking stream. But we'll do that maybe a bit earlier because I know it'll take a while to get through all the players. I want Jesters and Josh to be there for the majority of it. So we'll try to do that for like 2:30. But yeah. Don't worry, guys. Plenty of content still cooking on the channel. Declared, what are you saying, bro?
It's it, big up, everyone. I'm glad it's over. I'm looking forward to the transfer season. And I was like Kai too. I had different games on TV and different monitors. I barely watched the Chelsea one. That was a bit of a practice game. But it was a really good last day, to be honest, with all the action that was happening. Usually it's not as exciting, but it was a good watch. And the Chelsea one was a bit of a practice game there, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be real.
Am I the only one that's proper Chelsea?
Yeah, I was going to say, is there any point going through the game? Because Jesters, I think you're the only one that watched it. Me, I was at the game, obviously, but we spent the whole second half on our phones checking all the score lines, and the game just kind of came and went the whole way through. Thatcher, I don't know if you were focused on it, but was there any talking points you wanted to go through? Because in terms of the game, it was just kind of, like you said, Jesters, it was a symbolic stature of our season. Like, lots of chances, didn't take any of them except the Kai Havertz one and the Ross Barkley one towards the end. Watford had a lot of chance in the second half, looked like complacent. Chelsea would be back again, and they did turn up.
Kennedy was actually, I haven't watched it personally, but I've heard he has been really good.
Kennedy was good.
Apparently, he should have played instead of Alonso, and his amazing driving skills
Well,
and crossing,
yeah.
you know.
I'm not gonna go that far because he probably just like Alonso give you one good game and five stinkers.
Yeah.
That-
But
that-
that's
Well,
hindsight,
that's the
though,
thing,
Jester.
Jester. We'll never
I
know.
remember him
yeah?
being poor against
After
Luton.
seeing it.
That's the thing.
Oh yeah, that's fine. He came in. He got a send off. Hopefully that's I'll never be in this jersey again, and let him go. Similar for other players, Rudy got his send off. I guess the biggest talking point of the game, if you want to say that it was a nothing burger, was Chilwell getting minutes at the end.
Oh yeah, I didn't even.
That's
so
pretty
happy, yeah.
damn big. That means he's
Yeah.
fully fit, ready to go for the summer
next
training
season.
and for next season. So that changes the dynamic of what you're looking for in the summer as far as a left back, left wing back.
Isn't
I don't know,
preseason
like,
like
we still
much
look for depth in
earlier
that
this season, no?
regardless, though.
No, we do.
Anybody
but
know?
We
Well,
I think it's
preseason.
July.
Preseason is pretty earlier than usual, right? Like
It's in
July, not
July
in August.
because they
Yeah.
come to the United States for three.
Yeah, and the
for
World
three
Cup's
matches.
coming up, so everything's a bit earlier this season.
Yeah, so the season starts 2 weeks early or something like that.
Yeah, the Community Shield's at the end of July. I think
That's gonna force
early.
Chelsea to sign any players earlier, you know. Actually, but it might not, you know. It's Chelsea after all, you know. Sign like the third game of the season, you know, like we did with Lukaku.
So,
Yeah,
but
and-
as far as your attackers in, it's going to take two attackers to leave for one attacker to come in.
But I am
So-
like 100% sure that at least one of them is gonna leave this season.
Well,
yeah,
Werner's
I
not
think
happy with his minute.
Hopefully
Pulisic's
more.
not happy with minute. Ziyech is not happy with his minute. For me, if 3 leave and 3 come in, oh my days, I'm gonna have an orgasm.
yeah,
bro.
you wouldn't get that
Me
though.
too.
You
I
would
know, I'm
get
just saying.
3 out and maybe 2 in
Yeah.
because there were still
Well, Jester,
atta-
they could force that.
I honestly don't mind. Give me one attacker who scores 20 goals a season in the Premier League, and I would sacrifice it. I posted
Well,
on my wall, yeah, that Son has more goals than Lukaku, Werner, and Mount combined on his own, bro. Just give me one player worth 3 players, and I don't give a fuck. Man. I honestly, we think we have more numbers than we do have quality in this team. So I'm welcoming it.
yeah, don't put it. Yeah, that guy hasn't done anything for so long.
Wait till the
Um,
Champions League final, bro. We're cooking.
Bring him
But
back. He's
there,
gonna
there,
limp.
there are possibilities out there
Yeah.
to bring in a big attacker. Of course, Dembele on a free. Of course, we have to get the ownership situation sorted out. Let's make sure it gets done. It's going to get done this week.
Yeah, I think it's
and-
the day after tomorrow. It will be on Wednesday.
So, with that being said, you've got Dembele. You've got, of course, the wild one out there is Neymar. You could probably get Sane or Gnabry out of Bayern because they're having contract difficulties with Gnabry, and they signed Sane for too high of wages, and it's messing with their wage structure. You're bringing a lot of background noise in there.
Oh yeah,
VJ.
VJ, I think there's some background noise with you, bro.
So it's just one of those things that you can find the right attacker, but it's going to cost you something, whether it's a player that you don't want to give up, or something. Maybe it is a player that we want to get rid of. But yeah, I think we're going to start in the defense, and it's going to be boring because everybody thinks the defense is boring. So that's where we're going to start, and that's what needs the most work, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
but
going to be
Jester,
spending 100 million on our defense anyway, regardless, because we need to bring 2 of them in.
Yeah.
easily. But just like, do you think those attackers that you make could actually move the needle? Like, I don't think that Dembele is much of a goal scorer. Number one, Gnabry, yeah, he did well in the Bundesliga, but comes to the Premier League, is he going to be any sort of like needle pusher? I don't think so. I think we need like elite level goal scorers if we're going to be challenging for titles.
Yeah.
Well, then
And that
then
means-
you're saying Neymar.
Well, I'm saying potentially Neymar. Like, I don't think that he'll come, but we're going to need that sort of talent. I don't think you can
And
just add
where's
like
the,
1 or 2
where's the
players.
proof that Neymar is gonna do well in Premier League?
If
That's
Neymar comes
the
to
one,
Chelsea, bro, oh my days, man. Don't gas me, bro. I'm literally at work. Don't get me
Dude,
don't get me
you-
to have a hard on,
Bro,
man.
the guy's been
Don't
playing
do
in
it.
the French league for
I
so
found
long.
fall
So
asleep.
he's been on easy street the whole time.
Yeah, but he's still
You
an
think he's just
elite
gonna turn
level
it on
talent, though. Like, we can't deny that.
Yeah.
He's an elite level
Again,
talent.
you can say that about any
Yeah.
player coming in. Is how would they transition into the Premier League? But
So shouldn't we get like a high
And you- and-
like would you go for Salah? That's actually a good question. If we could
Salah
afford
would
it,
be
Would
way
I go
better.
for Salah? Personally, yes.
Personally, no.
Over Neymar, is that what you're saying, Kai?
I didn't say over
no, I'm just
Neymar.
saying like just a general
No,
question.
is that what Kai was asking?
No, I'm just saying as a general kind of like
Yeah.
if we had the possibility.
I mean, it would have to be massive money signing, but you could say he's proven in the EPL. Where if you said Neymar, I mean, something that doesn't make sense with Neymar. No one knows, or no one brought it up. Neymar signed a new contract last year,
Yeah.
and he's on massive money. Like people are saying that
that's
he's going to
not
take a
the
pay
point.
cut to.
That's not the point.
Awesome.
They just signed even bigger transfer thing. His name is Total Mbappe, and he is on a substantial amount of money. They have
much
to
higher than
offload
before, yeah.
somebody because FFP, they can sign Mbappe. If they get kicked out of the Championship League,
I
it doesn't
agree,
matter
Alex. But
who you
what's
have on
going
your
to make
team.
Neymar want to leave and take a pay cut? No one's going to give him the half.
Oh,
you know,
I can tell you
half-
who and
half a mil.
how. His name is best friend. For people to understand how it works, the player power just went from the manager, from the club to Mbappe. Pretty much,
I don't
if you
believe-
want to know who's coming to PSG, you don't need to ask the club. You need to ask Mbappe. He owns that place.
That's why Leonardo was
Come on,
sacked.
Alex, you know that story is not true. They're not going
It
to
i-
give a player of his age, any player, doesn't regardless of his age.
Even-
so, what was it that he controls the transfers?
You know why?
that
You
he
know
gets
why?
a
You know why?
say in
You
this
know
and
why?
that?
You know why?
Come on,
Wait,
man.
you know why I
If
agree?
you don't believe
Because literally,
that, you
literally,
need to go back to
the
Barcelona.
owner of
and look at the
exactly.
Barcelona
Alex, I'm gonna get
with
to it. I'm gonna
Messi.
get to it. The owner of
What
PSG came
happened?
out.
Look,
came
let
out
me
and
finish
said
my
that-
sentence,
that-
and then you can debug. Dembele is living for
Yep.
free. He's one of the best friends of Kylian Mbappe. If Dembele goes for free, he's going to PSG.
I don't know about that.
Well,
They're one of the teams in for him.
Basically, the PSG owner said that that Mbappe that he promised Mbappe new players, so he does have control over transfers in a way. Also, Leonardo was sacked.
Come on.
that's
Hey,
what I'm
I mean,
trying
that's
to
not so.
say.
That's
man.
not so hard to believe,
So-
though.
Yeah,
That's
so
not so
is
hard
that
to believe.
board-
because of him.
So is the PSG board
They sacked
Neymar,
Leonardo. They sacked
Messi,
Leonardo,
and
literally.
Mbappe now? Is that the board now of PSG? Can
No,
we just call them
Messi
the
is
They
board?
have
going
sacked
back
Leonardo,
to
bro.
La Liga this summer. I promise you.
You reckon?
Now they go
Bring Messi
back.
home. Bring Messi to the
And
bridge,
Messi's
bro. Bring him to
going
the bridge,
back.
man.
But they don't have money, man. But Barca are gonna pay what he wants.
Look, it's not about but the wage bill they can cut it to a specific point. If they will get rid of what's his name, Dembele's wages off of it, if they can cut wages of De Jong off of it, do you see where it's going?
Yeah, but doesn't
I
Dembele play
agree,
the
but there's
You're
some
going to
other
have
players that-
Lewandowski playing with Messi. You're
But
going
they
to have
got like
Lewandowski
players
playing
like Di
with Messi.
Maria. They got
Lewandowski
Icardi
playing
on
with
big
Messi.
wages.
What's the problem with that?
No,
Barcelona.
I'm just saying
It's a
that
good
would
thing,
be
yeah, it's a good
beautiful to see.
to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever watches La Liga, they can beautifully see it. I ain't watching this shit.
We might be watching a few more La Liga games in future. But
I'm never.
Yeah,
Well,
you can watch
big
it.
up
I ain't
Felipe
watching
Barbosa
it.
with the
I never watched it. I never will.
saying Neymar has an
I'm
ankle
lying.
made
I
of
watched a
glass.
couple of games, but that's it.
Big up Felipe saying Neymar has an ankle made of glass. Sorry, VJ, we'll get to you.
Also,
Neymar has an
Di Maria's
ankle made
gone
of
big
glass.
wages.
And one sec, bro. Neymar has an ankle made of glass, and you want to bring him to the most physical league. For that money, I would rather have João Felix, Danny Olmo, or Chiesa.
Fuck
Would
Olmo,
definitely
man.
be down for Chiesa before the ACL.
Danny
Now I'm not so
Olmo?
sure.
Daniel almost is
And even
shit.
still, Chiesa's not much of a goal scorer, man. Like,
Yeah, none of them, bro. They're just nice.
you guys are calling names. Like, these are nice players when you think about like how, like a piece to the
FIFA
clock. But
tax.
these guys aren't driving the bus, man. You know, we need somebody that's gonna bang in goals.
Yeah, I want
man.
goal scorers. Yeah, I
Simple.
want inside forwards who can score goals, not inside forwards who
Yeah.
can miss it. We have already players who can dribble, but they can.
I'm
You know,
look,
the
I'm
other
okay
name
with
from-
Neymar coming. I just don't think it'll work. Like
The
I
other
said,
name from Liverpool is
Yes.
Sadio Mane.
Sadio
what?
Mane.
That would be a great steal.
that will be.
Would you rather have?
I will have money over Neymar. any
I know
day.
who I want. I know who I want. Since
You want Sane.
Bayern apparently wants Werner, give me Sane, bro. Give me Sane and take Werner.
I'll
I
take
would be
Sane
fine
because
with
at
that.
least Sane I
Up
know.
there who can
Sane
dribble.
play
Yeah, he
in
can
Premier
dribble.
League.
He's good
I'll
passer. He was
I'll
good
take
with-
Sane because
I-
Sane
I
at
would
least
actually-
can prove that he can play in.
I would
in the
actually
Premier League.
send Pulisic over for Sonny.
Yeah, but
I'm up for it.
who
Did
would
you hear
Bayern
that
want him,
silence,
bro?
Jester?
Really?
No one believes
What
it.
happened?
It's
What
just-
happened, Jester?
Really? I thought you had a
100%
massive
He's going
Pulisic again.
Barcelona.
Shock.
Yeah.
No. I thought you Nostradamus.
Everyone went
You said that
quiet
he
when
was
Jester
going
said
to
that.
Barcelona. 100%.
I just
Okay, 99%.
I said you could do that.
Yeah.
You're
By the
asking
way,
about
he's-
bringing
Pulisic
new
is not leaving.
attackers
Pulisic
in.
is staying.
Well, he probably
But-
will be, but it's my.
Yeah.
I want him to go.
You
Yeah,
want
you said
Pulisic
he's
to leave?
gone.
Hold on. Did I hear that correctly?
I've been saying that for 5 months now.
What?
But do you think
Yeah, to be
Bayern
fair
would
to
want
him, he
Pulisic?
has
I want the front
Yes,
to leave
but-
too, but ain't happening.
Bayern Bayern wanted him before we got him. Bayern and Liverpool.
Yeah. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I'm not selling him to Liverpool. What if he becomes good at Liverpool? Then I would hear the end of it from Uncle
Hey,
Jester,
Kai,
bro.
you gotta
You-
let go,
hey,
man.
you-
A
you
lot
would-
of people are worried
Kai.
about players becoming good, but we're still gonna carry over the same problems if you keep all
No.
the players.
Do you
No,
want,
don't worry,
hold on a
Kai.
second.
Kai, I promise you
Do
have nothing
do
to
you
worry
want Timo
about.
Werner to go to Liverpool?
Yeah,
Timo-
sure.
bro,
You
Timo
could
can
also
go to
send
Liverpool.
Pulisic
If we
to
we can get
Liverpool
Mane-
for Mane.
take him, bro.
You could do that too.
I'll
How
tell you
old
now,
is Mane, by
Ziyech
the
and
way? How old
Werner,
is Mane, by
30.
the way?
20,
30?
he's in 30 already. Damn.
hey,
He's
Ziyech and
around
Werner are
that-
gonna
he's in
pull
that
out in the next
neighborhood.
club they go to.
I think
I'm not
Mane,
worried
I think
about
Mane
that.
has everything he has from Premier League. I don't think we should sign Mane because I don't think he's enthusiastic. Like, what else like he will reach by coming to Chelsea? You see what I'm saying?
Bro, I
think-
don't care if he has
I
a
will-
smile when he comes to work, man. I just want him to score goals.
No, Alex,
Let's
that's a big
come
thing,
to
Alex.
score
That's
goals.
why I want
That's a
hungry
big
players. I
thing,
wanted
yes.
younger players that need to prove themselves. That's
Exactly.
the player that I want. I don't want
I like
ready-made.
Mane, but I just don't.
Bro,
think
we
he's-
have five young players who could prove themselves, and they haven't proved themselves for shit. They literally put all the goal together. They're still not like a solid player.
But
man.
Kai, there's other players
And
playing
Kuku's not
in lower
going
teams that are younger and still haven't proved themselves, but they're really hungry. They're gonna come and really they have to play for their
Okay,
position.
Declare, give me some names, man. I want to hear names now. Just give me some names.
I mean,
Yeah,
the one
exactly.
that's
I gave you a whole bunch.
Nana
Don't
Nunes.
tell me Dembele, man.
He's,
No,
look,
I'm not
he's on
gonna
the
do
that.
list,
Dembele
whether
doesn't
you
score
like it or
goals,
not. He's
man.
on the list.
Yeah, but you
He
don't
doesn't
think we need
score
good
goals.
dribblers. We don't think we need dribblers who can cross, who can,
But
I mean, since
We
y'all
need
play
agile-
FIFA,
we need
you can put
agile
anybody you
strikers.
want to on the
Look,
list.
sorry,
if it was
forwards.
me, I will go for that West Ham player that I wanted, and everybody keeps saying that
Bowen?
like
Who?
you review mine.
Bowen.
Bowen?
Bowen,
No,
I will go.
the guy
I
who
know
scored
he's
more
not-
than Mount, the guy who scored more than Mount playing the same position, Bowen.
Bowen would be a great shout. 100%.
Yeah, why not, man? He's
I'll
good, man.
take Bowen, man.
Rather we push for Bowen.
No,
than
you would not take Bowen.
Hey,
you
even
want-
Watkins from Villa.
Look, we have to
Silva.
stop this. How many teams sit back in a low block against West Ham?
None.
Do you think West
But
Ham
isn't that the
play
same
low-
argument for
low
Rice, though?
block? Do you think West Ham plays low block?
I didn't say West Ham played a low block. I said how
So
many
what's
teams
your
that
f-
play.
what-
I said how many teams that play against West Ham play them in a low block. Zero.
I
point.
actually
Good
no.
point.
I actually can tell you there is a low chance
Half the
of
league.
anybody in the Premier League playing low block anymore. The way you think a low block.
Well,
Okay,
that's
well
just
they
cap.
played against us. So
No, okay.
Yeah.
Name me the teams that
it's fine.
playing the style of game is a low block.
I didn't say their style of game.
No, no,
I
no, no,
said
no. That fraud with Neymar's face on it. Tell me, tell me the teams that play low blocks in the Premier League
That-
right now.
What do you mean? What do you define as low block? Because there's clearly
No,
different
no,
definitions.
hold on a second, you fraud. You just called cap right after I said it.
Okay.
So I
All
don't
right.
have to define it.
Okay.
You have to define it.
Okay. So my definition of what
Yeah,
I
and I
would call a
don't
low
believe
block.
I don't
Byron,
give a
bro.
fuck what your definition about low block.
Okay.
You
Well, let me answer then. Why are you
You asked
crying?
him, bro.
Why are you crying? Why are you
Fucking
crying?
wank. I'm
Why are
not
you crying?
crying.
Oh
Okay,
my
let me
God.
answer. Let me
Hey,
answer.
it's when you press the D-pad and you go to ultra defense. That's what it is.
What's Wait, hold on. Are we talking against us or just in general? Just so I can be clear.
We didn't even
In
talk
general.
about us at all. We were talking about a specific player.
Oh,
No,
just
I
in
said-
general.
No,
just
that's
in
wanna
not what I
argue
said.
yesterday,
I think
by
you
the way.
misunderstood what I said. I said
Yeah.
Bowen will not be good for us because West Ham do not play against low blocks. So how do you know that Bowen is going to break down low blocks.
I agree.
Because that's what's going to play against us.
They've played against low blocks, but
Okay.
West Ham doesn't play against broke.
what about the rest of the team in the EPL?
Like a teams that actually playing low blocks against Chelsea.
Yeah, teams
Yes, there
actually
are
pressing
teams that
us.
play low blocks
No,
against
no,
Chelsea.
No.
They
Just
don't play
so-
against West Ham like they play against Chelsea. No way, bro.
Hey, so you know, just the
Right.
teams that tried low box were not succeeding at all.
Next time
That's
you
why we
say
had such a
I'm
great
capping,
run.
you Brazilian wank, make sure you come with the evidence.
No, I need you to be specific.
Go
Like,
fuck
what
yourself.
team? What? Oh, well, yeah. Why are you crying? It's not that deep. I just want to know, like, what are we talking about? Just in general or against us? Like, specify, please. Oh, you're gone. Okay.
Is Ganabi is leaving Bayern? What do you guys think? Should Chelsea go for him? And he wants to.
No, higher aspirations, man. No.
I think you guys need
Who's
to be
higher
specific
than
about
Gnabry,
what
though?
type. Hold on. Before we get to that, what
Christopher
type of
Nkunku.
players do you guys want? Because I'm just hearing names.
I want
No,
Luka
I said I
Doncic.
want-
You said no to
And
I said I want
Silva.
an inside forward who can score
There-
goals.
There's only a few. There's only
Andre Silva. Jesus Christ.
a certain number of players in the world that
What's
are
wrong with
better
Andre
than
Silva?
Serge Gnabry.
It's a part
You
of
said
wank.
Andre Silva.
Serge Gnabry?
He's a part wank.
Serge Gnabry? Are you for real?
Listen,
How do you
I
how
said
do you
there's-
pile up wank?
There's
bro?
only a certain handful of players in the world better than him.
What? Then Serge Gnabry? Based on
Yes.
what?
Based on what he's been doing at Bayern for the last few years.
He scored
Tell me the
13
players
goals
that
this year
you
in
would
the
have over
Bundesliga.
Serge Gnabry.
Good
Tell me
against
the
us,
players
He
that you would
So
scored
have.
14 goals in the
is this
Bundesliga
your
this
new
year.
man?
No,
Is
all I'm
Gnabry the
saying,
new guy? Pulisic out, Gnabry in?
all I'm saying is he's at a certain level. There's only a few players in the world that are at a higher level. So once you
Jessica,
start
do you
saying
watch him
he's not
regularly?
good
You
enough,
watch
we
him?
need to look at a higher
Yeah,
level.
Jester's
then-
watching Bundesliga a lot, actually.
Yeah, I
You
do.
watch
That's
Serge
why
Gnabry
he
regularly?
likes Bundesliga players most.
I watch Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, Ligue 1, Eredivisie. I watch them all. So
And in your interpretation, in your what's the word I'm looking for? I'm tired. In
I
your
don't know.
opinion, you actually think that Serge Gnabry can move the needle for Chelsea? Score
Who
goals?
would you get? Who would you get, bro? Who would
I'm
you
telling
get?
you, man. I'm looking at Christopher Nkunku right now.
you're not getting Nkunku.
no,
I like
no.
the
That's
Nkunku
number
one.
one, and you just talked about Bundesliga tax,
I'm
but you
getting
want to
Would
Would
you
bring
get Sane?
in.
Would you get
Yeah,
Sane?
but
Yeah,
at
but
least the Bundesliga tax is higher with him, man. Like I'm telling you, he's scoring more
Nkunku gives
goals.
me Werner vibes.
No.
He does. He's very-
Nkunku, yeah,
One good
Nkunku is
season,
not
one
the
good
answer.
season, one good
So who's the answer?
I don't know. It's
That-
not my
that's
job.
Well,
what I've been
specify
put-
what you want because you're
So
just
who's-
naming
I want-
players.
I
Like,
I told you what I want. I
You
want
don't
an
know what
inside
you
forward.
want.
I want an inside forward who can score goals.
okay,
and-
no, Kai, I hear that,
Yeah.
but this guy's just naming. I don't know your name, sorry, but you're just naming players, not play styles.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
I just
What,
want
I'm
players
an
out
inside
there.
forward that scores goals. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
so
See,
you
we
guys
all have
want
we all,
inside.
we all want
Okay,
the
so
same thing. but
inside
guys are arguing about that.
forwards. Okay,
Just
fine.
give me a name. I don't know who you are either, but just give me a name.
Sane, would you take Sane?
Oh, I can tell you.
Yes.
Couch,
Sane's
I
a
can tell you.
good shout.
I can tell you, Couch, who he is. He's a fraud has a blonde Neymar on his.
Who is he though?
I-
Like,
Why
what's
do you
his
hate
name
him?
for real?
Alec, why does Alex hate
Yeah,
him, bro?
No,
He hates me because I speak facts.
No, you didn't speak facts at all. That's the problem. You got
Oh
into
my
the
days!
You misheard him.
you
Alex,
got
first,
into the
didn't you?
conversation between me and Jester by saying cap. That's the what pissed me off.
That's
So-
why he got mad.
So
Because
me
you
saying
didn't
cap
know.
makes
And
you want to
were-
strangle
and
me.
You were actually just got on the stream. You didn't hear the conversation. You
Yes, I
heard
did. I
me
was watching
talking-
from before.
No,
Oh, my
you're
days.
still fucking talking when I'm talking. Shut your fucking mouth and let me finish my sentence.
Hey, calm
I'm
Good.
saying
Change
we had
that.
a conversation.
Alex,
I'm
chill,
telling you.
man.
down.
Chill.
Look,
Good.
I'm
Coming for
The
violence.
moron is pissing me off. I'm talking to Jester.
Yeah,
he gets
don't
in
fall
the
for
middle
the
of
bait.
conversation without saying anything. That's cap. Without even listening to the conversation.
Alex,
And when I ask him with
Yeah,
his
but you
pants
can't
down,
get rattled off
answer me
something
to
as
what
little as
cap.
that.
Alex,
it's
did
not-
you have your special?
you don't
did
need
have
to
your-
react
did you
like
have
that,
your-
No,
bro.
you're
No need for
rattled. You're
violence.
rattled because I agreed with Jester that
Alex hasn't had his
Bone
part
wouldn't
of
suit
special
our
captaincy
playstyle.
on him,
Come
man.
on,
Just take it, man.
What?
Take your
Just-
I like
Jester's
Sane. Sane
point
seems like a
was-
good player, huh?
well, yeah, okay, fine, yeah, go on.
Hey, ho.
Yeah,
Hey ho.
Do I have
Oh,
points?
so funny, man.
No. I
How
was
many
gonna
points
say
do I
your
get
point
to?
was your point was that Bowen wouldn't fit our system, and I agreed with that. That's why I said that Alex's point was cap, and I don't know why he wants to
Okay,
kill me.
what
Can
do
you
you
at least
think?
tell us
Come on, please.
tell us why
Give-
Bowen doesn't fit?
What?
Might as well.
Yeah,
You start.
and
I
tell
think
me
he
what the
did.
system
Okay,
is
cool.
going to
No.
be next year. Everybody quiet. I
Yeah.
want to see the front. What system we playing? And I
Okay,
wanna see
okay,
what
so
next
okay,
player.
cool. So
Come on,
Cool,
that's
guys.
it.
so
Everybody
Please,
quiet.
okay,
Now,
cool.
please say it.
So I agree with Jester that we like Bowen West Ham play a much more defensively than we do, which means we have a lot more of the ball, whereas they don't. So most of his chances, I don't watch West Ham religiously, but for what I can see, that some of their chances come from counter attacks, and I believe that's where he benefits from. And we don't play like that, so it would just I don't think he would be as fruitful as you think he would be. What's your reason for wanting him specifically?
Bro, I'll send
If I
you a
may
link,
ask.
but there's 10 in right
no,
now,
no,
so
no,
you're
no,
going to have
no,
to
no.
wait for
Thank
someone
you
to
for
jump
you.
out.
Thank you for your tactical advice. Why he didn't and why the way we play. Thank you. You just proved my point because that was in the conversation that we talked and I asked Jester.
Can I?
You asked me a
res-
question, I
can I-
answered it. Why are you upset?
No.
Lewis,
Right,
can I
move
go
on.
next? Can I go next, Lewis?
Yeah,
Go,
go
go.
for it, guys.
For me, I think like from my opinion, I think Sane would be good for us. Just I don't know if you agree with me because you watch Bundesliga a lot, but I think we play a very similar like way of positional football right now, and I think with the way he played at City, I think he's used to it, and I think just the way that he left City was unfortunate. You know, he fell out with Pep, and he didn't get the minutes. But I think if he can come back to the Premier League, where he's first choice, I think he'd do wonders, especially at his age. I don't know
How
if
would
you
you?
guys-
But he's
how-
not
how
going to
would you
solve our
get
goal
him?
scoring
I
issue,
said,
I don't
and he
understand
gets
what you're
injured a lot.
talking
Too.
Yeah,
about.
but we
Are we
we
talking
could.
about scoring goals? Are we still talking about scoring goals? The guy scored
Sane
7
scores
goals,
goals.
man.
In
Sane
the Premier
scored
League.
7 goals this year, bro.
In the Premier League.
Bro,
He
he
doesn't-
scored
he-
7
But this
goals
year he
at
also
Bayern
barely
this
played
year,
though.
man.
He doesn't score in an easier league. So why would he score
Couch,
a
I
big
think
goal system?
Couch. I think you're gonna have a hard time finding inside forwards like Salah and Mane to score that many amount
Oh,
of
without
goals.
doubt. There's not that many in
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah, that's
But you
what
can
I'm trying
find-
to say. So
You can find
my-
agile
this is
strikers,
my
Alex.
this is my
We-
problem with people that saying how we play and then how we gonna play like we are freaking Nostradamuses. What reason why I want what's his name Boeing? It's because I think we cannot find the inside forwards to play to score that many goals. We gotta look inside forwards that can actually play with the strong forward player. What I came to find think that Lukaku is gonna stay with Chelsea. So I'm looking in the summer transfer market for the players that can actually play with Lukaku. That's why Boeing for me it is. I'm not saying a long ball to Lukaku. I'm saying with a player that can stay strong in the front line and play off of him.
Yeah.
That's my thought process. Wank
Because
Boeing can play with a strong forward after strong forward, and he can be really good since
I
we
don't wanna
cannot
play like West Ham,
buy.
bro.
Why don't Why don't we just get Martinez then?
No,
What
we
he's saying
don't
is-
play
Disgusting
like
football,
West
bro. I don't
Ham.
want
We
it.
play.
There'll
Oh my
be
God,
more
the
on
people are
there'll be more on
idiots.
the inside. There'll be more on the inside because we use the wing backs. We use
Can't
tier
believe
one
we
reach
spent
games
this
for the
much
width.
time on Jared Bowen.
Exactly.
That's the
Thank
thing,
you,
so-
Andrew. Because
I can't
not
believe we
like-
spent this much time on freaking Jared Bowen.
it's not about Jerry Bowen. It's
not
about
about-
how we looking. If we pretending that we know how we're gonna play, least attempt to pretend that you know.
Well-
If you,
But he said we're not going to change
I know
formation.
the players that Tuchel's wants,
God,
and
Yes.
so I can find a profile, get a profile
He said he
from
wants
that
them better,
player,
right? Like, I
and
think it's-
then
yeah.
I
Go
can
ahead, sorry.
I can find people that fit that profile, and then you can have a conversation that way. So if he wants a Dembele type profile, you either get Dembele or somebody who plays like him.
Right.
But don't
I
have
don't-
that profile.
Well, we'll finish this
Already?
conversation off.
Like I'm more keen on strikers that are more agile, that can almost be like wingers. I mean, I've been Ollie Watkins type, Richarlison, even that's why I wanted Luka Jovic for a long time, Andre
oh
Silva.
my God. Oh, he's
They
like-
might not be good enough, but
Andre
I
Silva.
gave you examples No, listen. I gave examples of characteristics of strikers when that would fit, rather than just trying to get some partnership between Lukaku and someone else. I just want a front three that is almost like that. Dembele and Sané don't score enough goals.
50 likes. Smash the likes, man. Fucking hell. But go on, guys. What are you saying?
That's it. Yeah, I was just saying. You need like the strikers that are a bit more agile, that look like wingers, but they can also convert. We get someone like Dembele, he's not going to solve our goal scoring issue. I mean, our front three right now get a whole bunch of chances and they can't convert, right? They do all the right things.
But they don't have good chances. We create chances. Doesn't mean they're high percentage chances.
They're good. Like Pulisic's chance was good. What do you want me to do?
Chance was good enough.
But Declan, isn't that why we purchased someone like Pulisic?
Kai should have got a hat trick.
Werner who can also score.
Yeah.
A winger who can also score.
Look, we wouldn't be talking if Werner just converted a few, if Pulisic converted a few, if Havertz converted a few. We wouldn't be having this conversation.
About the forward line, exactly.
They don't even need a good conversion rate. Just the chances. We get plenty of chances.
People think that I want Bowen over Dembele. I'll take Dembele over Bowen. I will take Dembele over Bowen. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
You don't think we're gonna get Dembele? Why though?
Because he wants to play.
Too many red flags. Too many red flags with him.
First of all, you don't know how he's gonna fit in a league. That's number one. Second of all, his best friend just became a owner of PSG. The number two.
But they both played in the same position though.
No, they not.
They both
played on the right side before he more than on the left side.
And where does Mbappe play?
Down the middle at PSG. Down the middle at PSG.
Well,
Alex. All you want is players from. All you want is players from the Premier League, because you said that you don't know how they're going to play in the Premier League. But we don't know how anyone's going to play in the Premier League because
I know how Boeing is going to play in the Premier League.
No, I get that.
I know how Rafinha is going to play in the Premier League.
So you only want Prem players.
You only want Prem players in the Premier League.
So you only want Prem players.
Mahrez is a good shout. We didn't even talk about Mahrez.
Yeah, I want Mahrez.
Yeah, but Pep won't let him come here.
Why? No. So my question is,
I want Mahrez over Boeing. I want.
Pep doesn't see us as competition. Pep doesn't see us as competition, bro.
Are you sure?
Yet Pep does not want any of his players going to Chelsea or Liverpool. So he's fine with them going to Arsenal because he doesn't see Arsenal as a threat. He does not want his players coming to us. So there's no way Mahrez will come to us, even though we want him and he wants to come.
His
sorry, going off topic. How long did Messi sign for?
Next year.
Does anyone know how long Messi signed?
3 years. He's on for 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
We're not getting Messi.
PSG be keen to get rid of him? Hey, listen.
What are you talking
One
about?
sec.
Listen.
Oh my god.
One sec, guys.
Let me get it out.
One sec. Let me go through a few of these super chats. Felipe says Nkuku over Timo. Had a good season, but I'm not looking at any Bundesliga forwards the same way after the bums we've had. Rodrigo Rogers says, let's get Saar the sub players LFC. This is Saar players LFC sign. Does he mean Ismail Saar?
Yeah, we have Saar.
We're getting stupid now.
Daniel, I'll hold that one because that's an actual question. Professor, I've sent you a link, but just wait for someone to drop out and then you can come back in. And Daniel says, who does everyone want to join our club who's realistic? That one we can actually hold for a conversation.
It's a bit hard.
Let me get my unrealistic one out. Let me get my unrealistic one out before you start that topic.
No.
If PSG have to get rid of someone...
Do a scope, let him talk, man.
Yeah, look, PSG have to get rid of someone. We know that this new Mbappe signing is going to shake up the wage bill.
Yeah, Mbappe, not Leo Messi, bro.
Yeah, but Messi could solve their problem, and he's not on a long contract. And what if our new owner wants to make some crazy statement signing, and he's up there, and he's on sale, and PSG looking for someone? PSG, do you know what I mean? It doesn't sound so far fetched. If that's
in shirt sales, the amount of money this guy gets them in shirt sales, bro. They're not gonna sell him. They might sell Mbappe and other of the,
something's got to give over there. Yeah,
I feel like available.
Kimpembe,
bro. He's a defender.
Kimpembe, not Mbappe.
I was wondering.
No, I was just joking. Is there?
I sent you a DM there. Lewis.
Yeah, I've seen that. Transfer talks are set to be held between Bowley and Tuchel imminently, where Bowley will be given a frank assessment as to what's required to turn Chelsea into champions again. Just hope that means rip out the attack and
Boy, that's gonna be a long meeting.
You should just shoot
That's gonna be a whole.
Yeah, that's a
There's gonna be
fucking
presentations. There's gonna be
3-hour
presentations. There's gonna be
conversation,
laser
bro.
points. Yeah.
Can
Oh,
I just
VJ,
confirm-
take care of yourself, man.
no.
Professor, hop in.
Maybe we should volunteer that Neymar fraud over here to go into that meeting because he knows who we need.
Leave the guy alone, Alex, man. Let the guy breathe,
Fucker
bro.
pissed me
Why
off,
are
man,
you-
with his cup shit.
How can you know what? Do you know what, though, Alex?
Oh,
I'm
my
so
Right,
sorry,
gonna,
man.
he's gonna
That
change
Cas
his avatar.
never said worse to you.
Why can't we just?
No,
I
no,
know,
no.
but
If all I'm saying, if there's a award for best rattler on Thursday, I know I'm getting that.
You're not even gonna be at the panel, though. Is he gonna be at the panel?
Are you
or is it
sure?
just the regular?
I mean-
Ask Lewis, man.
Send the link out to everyone as usual. Just whoever hops in, hops in.
He's not fucking usual. I know the more the normal people. I don't know the fraud.
He's been here a good
Okay.
couple times, man.
Okay,
Let the guy
good
live,
couple of
Alex.
times.
I've been there for a while. I've routed a few people. You know, I do what I do.
Write him an apology letter and send it to him by DM on.
Yes,
in
apologies immediately.
Yo, Neymar, you're handling it well, man. Big up
Oh,
yourself, man. Big up yourself.
Alex holds grudges like an
It's
ex.
not the
bro.
first time
God
someone's
damn,
gone at me. It's not the first time. I think I've had Johnny
it's a long
screaming
list
at me.
So
Yeah.
Burnley's gonna have to sell a whole bunch of people. Anybody you want from Burnley?
Who do you want from?
I don't want
oh,
nobody
my
from
days.
Burnley, bro.
No,
Not even if
Dwight,
no,
Dwight
Yeah,
McNeil, Dwight
Cornet,
McNeil,
Cornet.
not
Dwight
even the
McNeil.
kitchen staff. I don't want
Cornet.
nobody at Burnley.
Cornet would be nice depth,
Cornet's a
maybe.
good
Maybe
player, yeah.
Dwight McNeil too.
You're
That's
such
about
a
it.
snob.
You
Kai,
could
man.
play
You're
Cornet
such a
at left
snob.
wing back.
No.
Yeah,
Once you
Cornet
start,
left wing
once
back
you
is
start
easy,
shopping
yeah.
at Burnley, you
Yeah,
never
actually,
stop,
no,
bro.
it is,
Once
it
you
is.
stop shopping at Burnley, you never stop. It's like the
You're a
Walmart of
snob,
football. I don't
Kai,
want it,
man.
bro. I don't want to be
Snob.
nowhere near them, man.
You're a
Hey,
snob.
Lampard's gonna
Okay.
have a good time. Did he want Chavarsky in there?
He
Hey,
wanted,
man,
Of
he might
course,
avoid
yeah.
relegation before the last
Tarkowski,
game.
he wanted Dwight McNeil.
Oh, he's gonna have a field day down there.
Lewis.
Yeah, can I just say,
on
Burnley
there.
are never coming back to the Prem again. They're done. They are never coming back to the Prem.
It's
Don't
over,
say
bro.
that. Don't never say never, because Norwich comes back like herpes.
Yeah, but no,
What-
that's not. But
No,
Burnley
they're
are
coming
done
back.
now.
Man, Mount
Have you
is gonna
seen
be
how Burnley
disappointed that
spent?
Norwich is gonna go
Yeesh.
down now, man. God damn.
Hey,
man.
Burnley spent, haven't
hold on,
spent.
you know,
They save the parachute for when they drop. A lot of these teams do that. They barely spend in the
no.
in the Premier League, and then when they drop, they spend to make sure they get back.
But the only reason Burnley got to the Prem was because of Sean Dyche, and he's gone. Unless they bring him back.
I can tell you who
don't see it.
Probably hire him,
Bayern's
man.
starting forwards will be next
So
year.
Alex, are you calling me a fraud, Alex?
Who is that? Who's that?
No,
That's
we
the
ain't
professor,
start.
the
You ain't
king,
coming
that's
right
professor.
on and starting beef. We're talking about
Yeah, grab
football
my
here.
popcorn.
If you
Yeah,
want
yeah,
some
like,
beef, go get a hamburger.
Popcorn.
Didn't even say hello.
Didn't even say hello. Just click on the trigger, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
What kind
blessings, Jester, blessings.
What kind of
Okay, my
professor
guy.
is this?
Right. Where were we at?
We're trying to get rid of violence.
I thought
Don't
the
bring
professor
more.
had something to say. He was so keen to jump on. VJ jumped out. At least share what you
Yeah,
what you had to say, Professor.
VJ, what? Not VJ, fucking Professor. What were you gonna say anyway, bro? As long as it's not like sending at people, what were you actually gonna say?
No, I mean, in terms of the transfer targets, I mean, I see people are going for some unrealistic targets
Is this
that were
him?
not necessarily gonna improve the team. And
Is that it?
Like who specifically?
You got anyone in mind?
I
I think he's pulling the notepad out.
You okay?
Yeah. Is the connection working, bro?
Is it working, Vitmus? I mean, Professor. Is
It's
it
not
working?
Vitmus.
Sorry.
I
I'm
think that
driving.
college Wi-Fi is not that good.
Yeah. Fair enough.
No.
Well, I think we'll come off of that at the very least.
So
we can go back
need
to
start
Daniel's.
on defense, though, if we're going to talk about the transfers. 'Cause transfers going to
honestly-
start on defense this year.
It's boring, man. I don't care about defenders. I'm tired. dude.
That one's just more obvious.
It's
Like
true.
Kunde's
Boring
already
ass
coming
fucking
in,
position on the
whoever
pitch,
comes
bro.
in next.
Who cares about defenders? Who needs defenders? Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's where most of our
Who
transfer
needs them?
season's
Not
going to
as if we
be.
need, like, three
I
or
know,
four
man.
of them.
All because
I know
of
we
fucking
play three in
Rudiger
the back. Why do we play three in the back?
decided to be
Yeah.
greedy, and Christensen decided to change gender, bro. Now I have to like suffer without actual fucking attackers for the next season, man. I'm disappointed, man.
Oh, Kai, you're a prick.
we could get rid of all of those attackers because they're not helping the team.
So we're
I
going to
hate
get
your
Kunde. So who's
delivery,
the
man.
second
I
one
really
we want to
do.
bring in?
Fatur is
What was
eating,
that?
man. Leave him alone.
I'll go all out for Dembele. And Rafinha, if not, I'll get Pedro Neto from Wolves.
Neto would be a nice. That's a good shout, Neto. That's a good shout.
Neto is the
Why?
one I like here.
I just
Why?
like him.
Why
I
is
don't know.
Neto a good shout?
Oh,
He's
he's
actually
used
score
to the
goals
Premier
too.
League. He's used to the Premier League. He's good at the ball. He's also inside forward. That's what he play. He can play in and out. So he's versatile. And he got the characteristic to play for Chelsea. He's
Bro.
not developed fully yet, but
Every time
he has the
somebody
potential.
said a player is versatile, that means he's shit. I hate that fucking word. That means he's not good in his position, so they try to fucking put him
No,
somewhere
but
else, so he's a bit better.
it proves himself because
he's
if
good
you
at
have
multiple
people,
positions.
yeah.
No,
But
I
if
don't
you have
want
seen
big,
it
bro.
over
I
the
don't
years
want
for
big, I
Wolves,
want
then you
big.
know the
I
type
want
of player
big,
he is.
bro.
My least favorite phrase is he's Premier League proven. He's Premier League proven to get what goals and assists a year. See, when you say he's Premier League proven,
that means a lot
Premier
more.
League proven at that goals and assists. So,
But if you also look at Liverpool with Diego Jota, how many goals have Diego Jota scored for Wolves before he goes to Liverpool?
That's because of the system they play. If you put certain players in that system, they're going to thrive. It's about getting the right players to put in our system, not Liverpool's system.
Yeah, but you get a better sample size in the EPL when they play in the EPL. When you try to translate someone that scores a whole bunch of goals in the Bundesliga,
it's not easy to do. Let's just be honest. We're talking out of our asses because we don't know the characteristics of the player that will come in. Like even Christopher Nkunku, we're saying, oh yeah, Bundesliga tax. We don't know how he's actually going to mesh and meld with this team. We're just throwing names out there.
And we're not going to play.
First of all, we don't know how do you buy in a player when you don't know what style we're gonna play?
Well, we're
going off if we play the same
on
way,
the assumption that we're playing the exact same style we played last year. Like I don't
No,
think
that would be like Chelsea buying Lukaku just to score goals and not fit the system.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know. I think people are just like kind of like looking down on the Bundesliga, forgetting that Son came from there, Firmino came from there. Just because a few dum-dums came from there doesn't mean that the whole fucking
they both came from there 8 years ago.
Nkunku is a quality player, and as a player that I recommend highly for Chelsea.
Ooh.
Nkunku.
I'm with that too.
No, yeah, but nobody. We're not getting Nkunku. So he's 80 million plus. So you're not spending that on an attacking player this summer. So let's go to somebody you can actually.
Yeah,
get.
we do need a bit of realism in these talks. If not, we're just going to be naming random.
Okay, but let me just.
All right.
If we do not get an elite level attacker, somebody that is of the 80 million, we're not moving the needle. We're not going to move.
Hold on, just real quick. You keep saying moving the needle to what? Do you think we're going to challenge for the league next year? I can tell you that's not happening.
I would like to.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
I think.
What is the goal? What is the goal then?
But with Chelsea, what's the goal next season?
What is the goal?
Playing, bro?
We're challenging for third again.
The goal is where you put the ball.
Most likely.
You really need to be logical about the squad.
I'm not into
How is the good conversation going now, coach?
I think you guys need to be logical. This isn't all our problems aren't going to be sorted out in one summer. You do realise
exactly.
You do
exactly. We're losing a lot of players.
Couch, do you realistically think? First
we're just
of all,
talking here, Alex, but just interrupt.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry, I didn't mean that tone. I do.
No. You're fine. You're fine.
I do apologize.
At least I didn't say cap and just mentioned my thing.
So yeah.
So I'm asked the panel now. I want them to give me a realistic, like a starting 11 for this upcoming season.
I'll ask you a question later after.
Kurt Zuma got charged with 3 offenses under the Animal Welfare Act.
Oh, well, fair enough. Was deserved, to be honest. Matter of time.
Wait until the end of the season before they charge
you. Are you done so I can ask a question?
What's that? You get 12
Andrew, are you done so I can ask Couch a question?
I had to comment, but someone else interrupted after you. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
So you go ahead, pal.
Couch. So for me, like you saying that we should challenge for the league next year.
Every year.
I agree with you. Every year, yeah, I agree with you. My question is to you specifically because you look at the signings of around the 80 million that you think that it will change the Transformer team, right, in the right directions.
Mm-hmm.
But you forgetting the thing that we gonna lose. So if we spend 80 million just on forward position, specific one forward position, My question is, how many realistically players do you think we're gonna lose to create least amount of money to have that kind of transfer target in one summer to challenge for the first place? You see what I'm saying?
You're saying that we're losing players, so we're going to be losing ground first, right? Because we're losing key
That's
pieces.
Plus,
we have to also accelerate our attackers to get to a point where we can challenge.
Yeah. That was
so
my
there's
question.
There's two fronts there. So we're losing quality, and then we have to gain quality. So we have to get back to where we were and then exceed that. It's gonna be tough, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's not easy. I don't think it's impossible. I mean, especially when you look at the names that we've been kind of like circling around. Like if you can bring in like Koundé, Koulibaly, and whoever else in defense, you might be okay there. Might be. And then if you can actually go after it, get rid of some of these attackers that we have currently and bring in quality attackers. I mean, I don't really know the names. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think Christopher Nkunku can come in and give us some minutes and give us some much needed attacking potency up front. I can't swear for that, though. I cannot swear for that. You know, I can't swear for anybody. You know, the only names that you can actually say that can come into this side right now and actually impact it immediately are probably unrealistic when you think of Neymar or Lewandowski or somebody like that. You know, like those are the names that you know if they came to Chelsea, it would have an immediate impact.
I think it all depends on your targets for next season, because I think personally our main target is just try to close the gap between Liverpool and City. I think it's a lot to ask for a 20-30 point swing.
It's going to be a case of one step back and 2 steps forward. That's what it's going to be.
So like, I'm about to ask a Bale. So let me tell you that you can get unrealistic targets this summer. I'm assuming that Zidane will take over as PSG's head coach with Mbappe staying. Pogba may or may not go to PSG. It depends. It's between them and Juve, really. But you could always move N'Golo Kante and get Neymar.
So, I don't think
I'm not think Neymar comes to the Prem.
No, I'm not sacrificing money selling Kante for Neymar. Absolutely not.
I don't think Neymar comes to the Prem at this stage of his career.
Kante's past it at this point, respectly.
Yes,
I'm surprised.
We sacrifice Kante. We need to sacrifice for somebody that actually plays in his position. And
100%.
Quality.
I want to get defenders actually first before we go up front.
Well, and you're looking at Koundé's coming in and possibly Guardiola. So you have
Guardiola.
You have two center backs, one with a left foot.
Need that left wing back.
Well, yes, but those are the first two, and you're probably going to look at Borna Sosa coming in for wing back. I don't think you're going to go for Cucurella.
What happened to the Perisic rumors? What happened to the Perisic rumors?
That's a good free transfer.
Well, Juve put a bid in for him, and Inter have now put another bid in for him. So it's not none of those deals are signed or done.
Just get used to the rumors because we're going to be linked with everyone this transfer window.
I'm surprised nobody talks about our midfield, because our midfield, I tell you, it's a big problem also going forward. With that midfield, we can't win the Premier League.
It all depends on what we're going to do with Jorginho this summer. If he stays, I don't think we might not bring a midfielder in. Because a midfielder is going to have to go if Gallagher comes back in the team and Jorginho stays. Because you're going to have four midfielders then.
Oh, all right. You have to keep them on. All right. What about the Son?
We need four midfielders.
Yeah, man.
We need four midfielders.
That would be four midfielders: Jorginho, Kante, Kovacic, and Gallagher. That's four midfielders. So
that's fine.
If Jorginho stays,
Mount, Ronald Loftus-Cheek, what's his name?
Billy Gilmore,
Gallagher.
I'm saying four that would stay with the team going into the next season.
And
Jorginho can't. If he wants to win the league, Jorginho can't be a regular starter. Neither does I see Kovacic as a regular starter going forward for us to win the league.
So, Professor, so do you think we're going to win the league next year?
You can get along.
No, but for us to challenge, Jorginho can't be a regular starter. He can be in the team because he's very important, but he can't be a regular starter. Jorginho is too passive and slow the pace down. I mean, and he doesn't make a lot of progressive passes. So we need somebody
I
who
understand
can.
that.
Yeah.
So for the future, when we get back to challenging, Jorginho can't be in the team, but that's not going to be next year. So I think it's okay to keep him.
Even next year, we have to start the
Y'all have a
transition
great
from next
day.
year.
We'll see you
He has
next
to be
time.
in and
Take care
out.
of yourself, Justice.
Take it easy.
I'll see you at least on Thursday. I don't know if you're doing another stream before Thursday.
All right, Jester.
We'll
Big
see
up,
then.
Jester.
Big up, my guy.
Take care, Jester, man.
All right, later.
If anyone believe that Jorginho has to be playing next season for us to even compete, that doesn't make any sense. I don't see Jorginho contributing enough to our team.
65% of
All
our
he does
players
is
are
just
not good enough
retain
for Chelsea.
for possession. That's all he does. Backwards, sideways, 5 yards, 10 yards most. I mean, if you look at midfielders that we are linking to, they're making 45 yards and beyond those passes every game. So we have to change the shape of how we play. That's the reason why, because Jorginho and
We're
Kovacic,
not
they
going to
just
play
make
45
5 and
yard
15 yard
passes.
passes.
So who do you want to
We're
replace
not playing
Jorginho?
45 yard passes.
All right, first and foremost, we need somebody that can cover the pitch. I heard about Tuchel, I heard about Sangare, I heard about a lot of names linking to Chelsea, and but we need one of those players.
By the way,
read
people
about
are
Rice?
saying that we are not gonna sign a midfielder. You're out of your mind because Tuchel said that's one of the most important roles in the next.
It's a definite need. It's a definite need. And also, if we don't sign a midfielder, we're gonna use the same 3-4-3 system because it's fit the midfielder that we had. If we get a DM, then it's gonna change the system.
No,
I don't think
would Bakayoko be a new signing?
Mr. Professor, if you know me, you will know that I'm a big fan of Jorginho. So.
Oh, you call him Jennifer.
Oh, so you do know me.
He's a regular, mate. You can't trick him.
So I think.
Yeah.
I don't want Jorginho near Chelsea. As long as he's.
I mean, he's good to have in the team.
In the Premier League.
Hey, but
he's good to have in the team, but not good to be starting at the game.
No, I understand. He has one more year left on his contract, so I think after that he'll go, and I think that's like everyone agrees on that. I think Kante is a more prevalent issue because I think renewing him is not as much as a priority as we think it is, because we have.
Hold on a second. So you just saying that we need to keep him and leave him for free?
Jorginho?
What are you saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think.
Quiet.
That's cap.
I mean, we could. I don't think it really matters.
Andrew, say again what you just said.
It's cap.
What do you mean it's cap? I mean, I personally don't believe he's gonna go this summer. Because I don't think I think because if you actually want to know what I think Billy Gilmour replaces Jorginho just naturally, and I think Billy Gilmour could have another loan, or but if he's gonna stay, then I guess it would be fair to sell Jorginho. So
I don't think Billy Gilmour needs.
What happened to Billy Gilmour? What happened
to him? Billy Gilmour is one of them. He doesn't need a loan.
Hold on.
He still takes
Norwich gave him a new song. Didn't you hear it?
He still takes growth.
They gave him a new song.
What's the name?
No, so if you're with
Messi was taken.
Growth hormones. If you want Billy Gilmour to come into the team next year, then fine, Jorginho can go. But I think he's probably going to have another loan. I would want him to come in and Jorginho to go, but I don't think that's realistic. I don't think Tuchel trusts him yet. So yeah,
Bro,
I think
Neymar,
Jorginho stays for another year.
We can't just let him go on a free. So either
I
they
don't think it
sign,
matters
we
that
have to
much.
sell him.
I don't think it matters that much.
You see, that's what I was talking about with Rudiger. Like, would you accept a 30 million sell a year before, or you let him for free? That's the freaking same situation.
But here's the thing. Yeah. Here's the thing. We have a new ownership. So I don't know how it works with all financial fair play. But ultimately, these new owners aren't going to be like that asked about renewing contracts of like older players and whatnot. It's just going to be about getting on the right track immediately. So bringing in profits, like this whole sell to buy notion, I don't think it's as necessary.
So you're saying that we can see progression in a team by extending his contract? So you think he will
those words never came out of my mouth.
So
what are you talking about?
That's what I'm trying to prove it to you. So how we will give him extension contract?
I never said we'll extend. I said we're not going to extend this contract. There's no point in extending his contract.
Okay, so
we're not extending Jorginho's
but
contract.
we're talking about from Chelsea's standpoint. What about his standpoint?
What do you mean from what about his standpoint? So
okay,
you want to extend his contract to sell him?
Don't worry, just
from Jorginho's
Jorginho doesn't want to have the uncertainty. Players don't do that. They need to
What do you
know
mean
what's going
uncertain?
on.
What do you mean uncertainty? If he's leaving on a free, that's certain. Like, and you have more options that way. If we renew him, then we're keeping him. I don't get what your point is.
Yeah, he would rather leave.
If he performs, no, hold on a second. If he performs the way he did last season, nobody's getting him on a substantial amount of, nobody paying a substantial amount of wages. That's number one. Number two, in this league, there's no how you say it, 100% that he will not get injured, and then his career can be over.
Yeah, but
now,
let's be honest though. Yeah, but Alex, like the new way of doing things now is people are running down their contracts and betting on themselves now.
Yep,
exactly.
A lot of people
and
are
I think that's Jorginho's best bet.
That's not necessarily true. The young players do that, and the players that actually extraordinary that do that.
And older players do it. Older players do
but
it.
the players that do that know where they're going as well. That they already made up their mind that they're going to leave a year before.
Exactly.
So if Jorginho has done that, then you're probably not going to get the Jorginho that you're expecting. If he's already made up his mind to leave.
He's 31.
Yeah, that's not necessarily
in Italian
true,
football. That's young, bro. In Italian football, that's young, bro. They live at
Bro, Jorginho, we question.
And also, hold on, no, real quick. Jorginho's agent has been blabbing off about going to Juventus for the longest. So, and none of us can read Jorginho's mind. So, this whole thing about his mentality, like I give a fuck about that.
I'm gonna
general.
I'm gonna take you
general
back
rule.
To
listen.
Do you actually think that what's his name? What's his name, man? Fuck, man, I just ate and my brain is like fucking still consuming shit, man. What's his name? The guy who got relegated with Norwich, man. What's his name?
Gilmore,
yeah. If you think Gilmore is gonna come from relegation straight to Chelsea, like fucking midfield, you guys are having a laugh, man.
Exactly. So that's what
Johnny's having. You're having the minerals, bro. You're having those minerals. So
Jorginho's gonna stay for another year. Gilmore's gonna get another chance to prove himself, and then after that, they can make the seamless transition from Jorginho to Gilmore. I don't get what the controversy is here.
Back for Chelsea for the next 3-4 years. It's not how it works, bro.
They are the same. They are similar type of players.
No, they're not.
They're
not the same player.
Okay, what's the difference?
In transition, like Billy Gilmore.
Okay, here's the thing. You're not gonna find a like for every player. You're not. I
don't want a like for Jorginho.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying but I'm saying for what Tuchel believe, like for the role that Jorginho carries out, I believe Gilmore can do something similar to that.
I'll be honest with you. I think he's paid Jorginho because he was the only one consistently fit enough to start there. That's why Jorginho's played.
No, that's not true. He obviously has a role in. He has a role. Yeah, he had a whole. Think about go back to last year.
Go back to painkillers through Christmas because of the amount of games.
No. Hold on. Go back to last year when we were probably a little bit better in the midfield. Jorginho had a clear role. Think about our Champions League run. Think about like the last the coming end of the season of last year. Jorginho had a role in that team, and I think Gilmore is the most likely player to emulate that.
Let me ask you a question.
That Jorginho and Kante.
If you want a DM, right? Why would they want a DM? One of the reasons why we want, like a lot of us don't want Jorginho is because of his physicality. When you want to get a guy who's 5'1" in the middle of our midfield.
Give me one sec.
That's logic, man.
Do you know what this Champions League run overshadowed our league form, which was
exactly
shit last season?
No. But here's the thing. No. I get that, but there's multiple reasons for why our league form just dipped. Like, you know what I mean? Naturally.
Yeah, but it's not going to be fixed by Gilmore, though, is it?
Football game mostly won and lost. The midfield. That's where it's mostly won and lost.
We didn't score any goals last year either.
But we also lost control of midfield because it's not physical enough. This
okay, go on.
Requires.
And you want to get one of Snow White's dwarfs?
It requires at least one physical player to sit there, defend the midfield and the back, and distribute the ball. And we don't do that.
Andrew, can I look? People saying that the reason why Jorginho is playing in that team so many times, I agree with you because the other people do his role. Another thing. We do not have the player in our team that actually can see. You think Jorginho sit there because he's DM? No, he sit
we
there
don't.
because of his physical disability.
So-
If he
so
was a
let
little
me-
bit
so-
more
no-
physical, if he was a little bit more physical, he will be moving. But since he's not physical ability, doesn't have a physical
capabilities,
ability,
bro, not
he
disability.
stays back.
You mean ability? You mean ability? Alex,
Look.
yeah? You mean ability? Yeah.
Disability.
Physical.
Imagine
he's
Jorginho in a
stable.
wheelchair.
No.
No, he
He's-
meant what
I'm-
he said.
you can
He meant-
call it ability. I'm calling it disability.
Oh my
He's
God.
disabled in that certain sense. So for fact, if you think that we play Jorginho in that role and only in that role because Jorginho is good, you're out of your mind. It's because we don't have enough.
So you
We
think
do not
Jorginho has?
have. Listen to the older people when they talk. When they
Oh, my
say it,
days.
when we playing, the way we playing, the teams that actually are supposed to press, and be physical, and you think that we're building a team around Jorginho? You're
I
out
never
of your
said
mind.
that. I never
No.
said that. I said he has a
Nobody said
role in
what
our
you
team.
said. I don't want to look. What I'm trying to tell you, we're not playing Jorginho because of Jorginho. We're playing Jorginho where he is because he's the only
Okay.
player that can play there. Name me the
Okay,
Chelsea
so,
player
hold
that
on.
can play there.
Hold on. So
Gilmore,
we're just gonna
Gilmore.
hold. Yeah, exactly. Gilmore, exactly. Facts. But anyway, we're just gonna agree to disagree on
I
this
was
one
being
because I
sarcastic.
don't know.
I don't want that midget in my midfield, bro.
he ate that bait so quick.
Just
Slow
agree
down.
to just to
Gilmore,
just
man.
agree to
Come on,
just agree
bro.
to disagree.
Come on.
Right,
Why
let
would
me
you want?
get
Why
through a
would
few
you
of
want
the
a dwarf in
super chats. One
midfield?
sec,
Bro? I
right.
don't get it, man.
Dami
I'm not
says-
saying I want him. I'm just saying that
guys,
they.
guys, it's been a minute. I need to get through the super chats. Damiola says, hopefully Chelsea have an intelligent conversation like this. I do hope so as well. CNAC says, hopefully it doesn't matter what system we go with. Priority would be to replenish the centre backs, find adequate backup wing backs, and bring in a CDM, and also fix the attack because the attack is an absolute fucking mess.
Shit.
It all depends on who leaves first and foremost.
We literally have to fix everything.
Yeah.
Every position.
Yeah,
But we don't need
everything.
to spend that much money in attack. I mean, the
Class
main
The real
focus
professors
would
here.
be
Oh my days. Wait, wait.
Plasrev.
All of us
like
muted.
it's
Let's
too early for this.
Oh,
Yes!
Do a
Our
Super
main-
Excel find his
main-
match.
main.
What are you
Our main,
on about?
we should get Declan Rice. We should probably like talk with West Ham, give them Lukaku
Oh
for
my
50
days,
million.
kill me now.
You know, get
Where do you
Declan
have
Rice
50
for
million
50
from?
million. So somehow, and
I thought
you
you
know,
don't like Rice.
listen. No matter how much I hate Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, I have to accept they are going to be playing for next 5 years. Can we like make a separate you know, what do you call it? Separate tactics for Mason Mount and Kai Havertz and separate for
please.
Timo Werner? Kind of, we can give Timo Werner like
Alright, I take it back. I take
Sabitzer
it back.
or
Mute
Poulsen
Timo Werner-
or
Mute
anything.
him and unmute everybody else, bro.
Wait,
He's not going
I
to
didn't
Uh,
mute
so-
anyone. They all
we can-
muted themselves.
If you see Timo Werner in like Leipzig, he was unplayable. Listen,
wait,
you cannot
Klazrev,
defend
wait,
Werner.
hold on, Klazrev, what are you talking
wait,
about?
let me
Klazrev,
answer
what are you
Klazrev.
talking about?
Klazrev.
If we
Let
don't
me
spend
answer
that much
Klazrev.
He
money
said
on
he wants
attack,
Rice. Allow him, man.
Wait, let me
Well, no,
answer
but
Klazrev.
what is he?
listen. Well, why
Excellent,
am I
let
not
me-
able to talk?
Klazrev, did you guys see that video they had in Chelsea TV where they had Hudson-Odoi and Timo Werner versus the women team, and the women team they had to shoot on target, and the women team beat them like by double the points.
No, but listen, but Timo Werner is on. Listen,
That's
Timo
Timo Werner,
Werner
bro.
is on the top of basketball game. He's
What?
he's
He's on the
playing for the
We're playing
country.
football, bro. Chelsea is a
Can't
football
put
club,
Timo
man.
Werner on
Football
top.
club, bro.
We needed that.
Yeah, we need it.
And
They should go
listen,
play
Bullseye
basketball, man.
Bullseye
They go play
was
basketball.
listen. When you play Bullseye, it's nothing to do with accuracy.
Klazrev, Timo Werner's contract is to play as a
There's
footballer,
not
bro,
much-
not a basketball player, man.
Come on, man.
What is happening? Listen,
Now
I'm just
we
saying,
have
like,
two
if
of
you
those
see,
people on this panel. Now we have
Did
I
you
don't
hear what
want
he
to
said,
make it
Alex?
to
Alex, did you
the
hear what he said?
Werner
Play
debate, but
basketball.
like, Sabitzer is not happy at Munich. Poulsen obviously is gonna probably leave in 1 or 2 years, and Kunku is expensive. If we kind of give Timo Werner a comfort of having a Leipzig teammates into his team, obviously Naby Keita can't come in. Konate has gone to Liverpool. I think we can win a Premier League if we can kind of find a separate, tactics for Timo Werner and separate for Mason Mount and Kai Havertz.
How do we
because
find a separate tactic if they all play the same team? What are we gonna play?
for
at 10 different team.
I'll tell you how. For example, if you're playing in Premier League with the weaker teams where stats matter, we can have Mason Mount and Kai Havertz enjoy it, right? And when you are playing important game in Champions League or in Premier League, we can have Sabitzer and Poulsen who can give Timo Werner that kind of a comfort that he was in Leipzig, and we can literally beat the shit out of the other teams. So maybe that's a possibility, and it's not gonna. We're not gonna be spending 100 million for some striker or someone. Obviously, we can't sign Nkunku. He's 60 million, but we can get Sabitzer and Poulsen. I mean, if you see Werner for 3 years in Leipzig, 2 years in Leipzig, he was literally destroying everything, and he still has a possibility if we make him
now
as
he's
a focal
destroying my
point.
will to live, bro. The only thing is
If
destroying
we
my
make
will
him
to
a
live now,
focal
man.
point, I mean, people need to get out of this. Listen, we cannot depend our future on Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. It's just
wouldn't depend
impossible.
on Werner to run a bath, let alone.
Listen.
I'm just baffled at the fact that you say we
He
can't
is
rely on
shit.
Kai Havertz and Mason Mount, who won us a Champions League, but we can rely on.
Werner's one of the worst.
I don't want to rely on
Werner.
neither of those three, bro. All of them are
What's
whack.
funny
man.
is he was destroying every team, but when did he destroy Bayern? Because Bayern the ones that win the title.
Yeah, he never scored against them either, man. Did he even score against Bayern ever?
Who cares?
Probably did he not?
Who are we talking about?
Timo.
Oh yeah, fair enough, Andrew.
And we need to accept that this is like a prime years for Timo Werner. 26 is a very good age. I mean, we can get out
Bro,
of
we're
something.
trying to win football matches, not sell him at the human trafficking
no
ring, bro.
such
What do you
thing
mean
as a
this is
Timo
prime
Werner
years, bro?
prime.
It's useless. He's literally not
There's
playing.
no such thing as
listen.
Timo Werner prime.
Then
He's
tell
gonna
me
be
some
shit throughout
ideas.
his career.
What are you gonna do? You expect to sign someone like Hazard or Messi or Ronaldo, and then expect them to do everything in attack, and Havertz and Mason Mount just to enjoy
Werner
and be in
doesn't
the
do
team?
anything in attack.
How can you find such kind of a player like Hazard?
Werner
Werner
does
doesn't do
nothing.
anything but
Werner
run.
Can you
does
find
nothing.
someone like Ronaldo?
None
or
of,
Messi?
none of
No.
our attackers
Werner
do
does
anything
nothing.
in
None
attack.
of our attackers
None
do
of them are
anything.
consistent, bro. Like, their
So
numbers are
why-
pathetic.
Why do you protect Werner? I have no idea why you protect Werner. It's probably
No.
from your home
What
planet.
are the alternatives
But, you know.
then? What do we have
A bag of
alternatives?
sand.
Like what can we do?
Yeah, but that doesn't
You
mean that
have
doesn't
Timo
mean.
Werner, whose work rate and no output. You have Havertz,
Yeah.
whose work rate and no output. You have Lukaku, who's no work rate and some output. You have Pulisic, that's decent dribbling and that's it. You have Ziyech, that's only good in a 4. And you have a fucking
So
Hudson
injured.
Odoi, who's decent at ball progression. And that's about it, really.
Lewis,
Some
Lewis,
decent
can I
chance.
say
Forgot
this?
about
Can I
Mount, bro.
say,
Forgot
can I
about
say
Mount.
this about
Who plays
Werner?
Oh yeah,
once
and
in 5
Mount
games.
again.
Can I say
Work
this about
rate, little
Werner?
output.
Werner this season, he's had less work rate this. He's done less work rate this season. That's why he's less work rate.
You know what?
He
Actually,
doesn't do
did
that
go
Facts.
down for a bit in the winter periods. That's
Yeah.
fair
Bro,
enough.
you know what annoys me though, Lewis? We compare our attackers to each other, man. Instead of
Yeah,
comparing
it's like,
them
but they're all trash.
to where we
They are all
aspire
trash.
to, we should compare
No,
to
it's
where we
because
aspire
it's
to
a
be, you know what I
revolving
mean?
circle. Because someone will say this one's better than this, and then the other one will be like, "No, they're not. This
I
guy's
You know
don't
why
care,
we?
man. That's shit.
Kai,
Not
do you
better
know
than
why
that.
we're not? Do you know why we're not comparing them to the others? Because they will prove how bad they are.
Yeah, we don't
Listen,
compare
bro,
them to other
exactly,
teams,
man.
God forbid.
least against each other. It's not much.
It's like this guy. He scored 10 goals. No. This guy scored 9 goals. This guy he scored 11.
The
All
numbers are
competitions.
closer between them.
Bro, we have to go to all competition.
Actually,
and
I'll
add
give
goals and
Mount
assists
a
just
bit
to
of
add them
credit.
up,
His
man.
goals
This
and
guy
assists
won
improved
7
a lot
penalties
this season,
last
but
year.
he still could have done a lot more. Same thing with Werner.
But
Werner's
you
numbers
know what?
were good last season, but his output could have been a
You
lot
know what's
better.
funny though, Lewis? You know what's funny? You say that he has output, but he's still our third highest goal scorer.
Who?
All competition, Mount. So that's still not enough.
What was 29 goals and assists? He's got more.
I'm talking about goals.
Fucking hell.
No.
So for me, it's not enough, man. I'm sorry, man. For me, you need a lot more, man. We need to stop living with this like tribal with player hives and look for Chelsea, for the best of Chelsea
That's
and where
not
we want to be as
hives.
a
Those
football
are
club. You know?
disease, Kai.
It is, bro. Exactly, man.
But
Like,
Kai,
we're literally picking up
Kai.
like average players trying to.
Kai, Mount's numbers would be fine if the other fucking forwards would put in decent goals. So Mount's numbers would be fine if the other attackers were scoring.
That's
at least
what
15
my
goals.
problem. That people comparing those
Don't
inverted
compare Mount
wingers.
to any of the attackers, man. It's ridiculous.
But he has
I'm
has
saying,
less
like-
goals than the other two, bro. So it is an issue
He's
as well.
supposed to. He's supposed to have less goals.
But he plays in attack though, Andrew. So for me,
I
it's an
don't-
issue.
No, but he's not an attacker.
So don't play an attack then. Don't play an attack. I don't have an issue with him. He is taking a position. He's taking an attack position that could be given to an attacker, and he's wasting it.
Tuchel keeps playing him in attack.
But that doesn't solve the problem, though. Does it?
Blame Tuchel then.
It depends how you approach the problem, Kai. You approach the problem.
Fucking hell, Fatter. Oh my God.
You're approaching the problem from different perspective. Tuchel approached the problem with different perspective. You see what I'm saying?
But I get what you're saying, bro. But I think Tuchel himself is trying to put he doesn't think Pulisic, Ziyech, and all these guys are good enough. So he found one guy who's a good out of bad bunch, but he doesn't have an options. So for me, those numbers are still not good enough.
I know,
we used to radical William for the same fucking problems, and now all of a sudden we're happy with those numbers, bro.
No. That's not what it is.
No.
I'm telling you, man. You need to if you want to come if you want to know.
You rated Foden. You rated Foden for the same.
Foden doesn't start for City. If he was a starter, I would have given him the same thing.
He does.
No, he doesn't. He barely started for them. He played a lot less minutes.
Goals, and he scored all his goals.
But he played a lot less minutes, though, Andrew. He plays a lot less minutes. And if Foden was available, I still wouldn't want him to be a starter at my club.
I
don't want him to be a starter at Chelsea for the same
system, and here's how I approach the system, and I think that's how Tuchel approaches the system. I actually can say it. That's what he looks for in front three. He looks for front three to be pressing. The problem with our front three, they're not pressing. But when they press, they make if you look, the reason why Mount and Kai Havertz are doing it, because the press are actually extraordinary. Way that you what?
Fatter, man, you are disgraced in the chat.
Yeah. Fatter, relax, bro. Fucking hell, these are regulars. You gotta stop.
I don't even know who they are. Anyway,
Alex, man, you're rated R, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro, that's too much, man. Relax. Go on, Alex.
But what I was trying to say is, you need to look at the players that we're going to be hard-working players out of three that we're gonna sign. They need to be hard-working players, and I just don't know who's hard-working players on the other side of. We all can bring the stats like goal scoring and all that, but I don't think that's what Tuchel looking for. Tuchel look for the team that can run for 90 minutes, press and convert. But that doesn't mean that he looks for a consistent goal scorers. I think the Tuchel's problem.
You know where I disagree with that? He himself said, "I've squeezed the attacking limit as far as I can. I can't squeeze any more of it." For me, when attackers score once every 5 games, that's not good.
And exactly. I see what you're saying. When you see Pulisic run onto the 1v1 and he misses the goal, of course, it's not on the it's on attacker. Yeah. But I think we're putting too much pressure on the players on that inside forwards
for
goals because we are fucked up so bad with Lukaku signing that's supposed to be goal scorer.
Even before the Lukaku signing, we still had the same amount of goal output.
I know, but even before that, we didn't have a good striker. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm saying like that we are.
I don't understand why you people in the chat you're comparing City's backup to our starter, man. Don't do that.
Are we not?
Have some respect for your club, man.
Are we not thinking right? Are we not thinking?
No,
this isn't picking on.
I know one person that doesn't think.
But we not think that Tuchel, in an ideal world, wants to build a squad where he doesn't have to play Mount all the time.
I agree with that.
Next season, Mount is due to make his 200th appearance for Chelsea in less than 4 seasons.
Yes, Andrew. Nobody put the. I have never said that Mount is the main problem at this Chelsea. I've not even once said it. But he is the one who always avoids criticism for poor performances. All these attackers are bad.
He doesn't avoid criticism for performances.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Most of the fan base defend him like crazy.
No, he gets criticised for good performances. What are we talking about here?
That's not true. That's not true. Our fan base act like our fans act like there's nothing wrong with them. Our fans act like there's nothing wrong with them.
I think Kai, you hate Mount more than you like Mount. That's the problem.
It's not that I dislike or like.
Yes.
Alex, you know my opinion about these attackers. You know I think they're all bad. Even Havertz, I backed him before. For me now, I'm not happy with his performance. After 2 years, I'm still not happy with his performances.
Havertz gets more protection than Mount ever does in
That's
this Chelsea
true.
Oh,
fan base.
facts.
They're
Big
just as
facts.
bad.
True.
They're just as bad. Both of them.
No,
for me
I
are
know they're just
bad.
as bad, but he gets more
Yeah,
protection.
yeah.
Mount gets criticised for his haircut, for fuck's sake, in this fan base. You know what I mean? So, gee,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
I don't care about. For me, those are pathetic thing. For me, I aim for City and Liverpool. I don't aim for this little
I don't have
fans clash with
any
each other. I don't
empathy
give a
to
fuck.
the
Man.
fans that,
I don't care
that
about
think that
those, though.
Foden is a good player. So
Yeah, but I don't care about Foden as a backup for City.
yeah, you do.
We shouldn't be looking up for him. We should be looking up higher for City. And
You're the
Liverpool.
ones that compare players to Foden.
But they're not. But neither of them should be starters for me. They're not the level of starters for me. That's why I say like we shouldn't be comparing them to City. We should be comparing them to other players who
the
are
issue
top
is
of
you're
the.
supposed to surround players like Mount, Kai, and Chalobah with decent, experienced players, so they don't play a lot and so they learn off them. That was the whole point. Terry had it.
But
Terry
that's my
had it
main
with-
point. That's
Remember
literally
when
what I
Sal-
always say,
remember
Andrew.
when-
That we need senior attackers to help these younger attackers develop, not make this
How
younger
senior
attackers.
you can be than Lukaku as attacker?
But that's you're using a very very narrow like
Senior and
example.
He's the only
That's-
one that we have.
That's the perfect example.
But we had even before Lukaku we had issues with goal scoring.
Timo Werner is one of the most selfless.
Timo
attacker
Werner shit.
ever.
Don't even start that
No,
conversation.
let me just
Don't even
let
start
me-
that conversation, bro.
Let me see.
We still
Timo
going on
Werner is
about
one of
Timo
the
Werner.
most selfless attacker in the world.
Is that
If-
the Neymar?
if
name,
Kai-
blonde
Kai
Neymar
Havertz-
type?
We rely on
No, no, no,
defenders
no.
to win games, and it's not good enough.
If Kai Havertz and Mason Mount cannot help,
Taking it.
he cannot help Timo Werner, then how can a selfish
Bro, fuck
attacker
Timo
worth
Werner.
100
It's about
million?
fucking Chelsea. I don't give a
Neymar-
fuck about Timo Werner,
You
bro.
bring up Timo Werner.
Listen,
gives a fuck about Timo Werner,
listen,
bro.
listen,
You're
listen.
wrong,
Timo
man.
Werner is staying next year. He's going to be a
No, he's
focal
not.
point.
He's
Kai,
going. He's going.
listen,
Hey,
we'll get
Glasgow,
rid
do you
of
have a second
Let's
favorite
go.
player?
We'll get,
Honestly, this player hives, man. I just fucking despise
Timo
you more
Werner
than I
is the
despise
main guy.
Liverpool, bro.
Kai,
Like,
listen, don't compare Kai Havertz with Timo Werner.
Don't talk to me.
Shut
I'm
the
tired
fuck
of
up.
you, bro. You
You're
are
an
of you fans,
idiot.
man.
You're an idiot. You're a
You're
fucking
a child,
idiot.
bro. You have
keep on
you have the
talking
brain of a
about
teenage
Kai
girl, man.
Havertz. Mason Mount is an
I
important
swear
guy.
to God,
You ignore Timo Werner.
it's like
Are
talking
you
to a Make-A-Wish
fucking-
kid, man. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Do you even have a brain?
Give him a wish, Kai. Come on, man.
Oh,
Let him have his
fucking
wish.
hell.
The guy keeps on talking about Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz.
Because you're an idiot.
So when I was having a problem, people was like, "Alex, chill, Alex, chill." All of a sudden, everybody's laughing.
But we're literally
Yeah, but it's class rap.
we're talking about bigger Chelsea issues.
But what's the difference between
We're talking
class
about
rap
bigger
and
Chelsea
duo-
issues, and this
duo
guy says
scoop
Timo
XL?
Werner.
What's the
Nobody's
difference
You
between
don't
that
know
blind
about
Neymar?
You
Once-
don't know anything about Chelsea.
Take Timo Werner and
One
find goals.
serious one.
You're fucking into your Kai Havertz and
You're a
Mason
child,
Mount
man.
acts.
I don't give
You're
a
an
fuck about.
idiot.
Did I
You
even
don't know
mention once
nothing about
Mason
football.
Mount?
I
Kevin
know about
Havertz? I'm
football.
talking about Chelsea attack and being seen too
Timo
young.
Werner with
13 years.
Pulisic, with Sabitzer are a better option, can win Premier League. And I'm telling you right now, with Kai and Mason Mount, you can never win a
I
Premier
trust
League.
you. The guy who
Cap.
a striker with 6 goals. I should trust him.
Oh, cap word again.
Put it into context why he has 6 goals, because he only played 20 games out of 7 he started.
And he's shit.
He's not shit. You have an agenda. He's
You
not
have-
shit.
You have as much context as the fucking.
Mason Mount and Kai Havertz.
No,
Listen. We gave Mason Mount Kai
my
Havertz
God,
this year. Next year,
That
can you
guy
not
did
give
it
it to
again,
Timo
bro.
Werner?
Class
Can you not give it to Timo Werner?
Classic, with all due respect, yeah, with all due respect, you have as much as contest
Live
as the
message
fucking-
from Mounts Bush. Right there.
as those predators on Chris Hansen, bro. I swear to God, you have as much content. Bro. Don't talk about
Last year,
content.
Werner had the first year. We won Champions League. This year, it was Lukaku, Mason Mount, Kai
We
Havertz.
won Champions
Next
League because
year,
our defense carried
let's
us.
make
Shut up,
Timo
man.
Werner a focal
We are
point.
literally the
He'll
team who
win
scored
us
the
the
least
Premier
amount of
League.
goals in the Champions League ever in history, bro. Have some fucking respect. Shut the fuck up, man. I swear
Does
you.
Timo Werner pay that guy to be his PR?
No, he
Yeah,
does
yeah,
it for
God,
free.
man.
He does it
Oh,
for
shit.
a hand job.
He pays Werner.
He gets paid in
Oh.
rupees.
Man, everybody can see that Werner is
Golden
shit.
Stadium are not rubbish.
Hey,
They
Classic,
talk about
do you have a-
Thiago Silva
do you have a second
and
favourite
Timo
player?
Werner because they know they are the main guy who can win us something. Timo
Hey,
Werner
Classic.
can win us if we make him a focal point next year.
Timo
Why is it
Werner
so
never-
hard to understand?
Hey, easily,
Why is it so
easily.
hard
When
to
he was,
understand?
I can
Because you're talking
explain to
shit.
you. I can explain you.
Have
When
you
he
not
was
seen
in
him
Leipzig,
live?
Big off our player of
no,
the season.
hold on, Kai.
That's fucking
Kai.
God.
Hold on, class rep. Hold on, class rep.
Hey.
Hold on. So when if we put Timo as a focal point, he can win that shit. Well, I can tell
Premier
you.
League, yes.
Yeah. I can prove you. He was a focal point at Leipzig, and he never did anything there.
What are you talking about? Go watch Leipzig games again.
Okay,
Are you out
okay.
of your mind?
What?
He was.
He wasn't even the
was
main
a top-
striker.
What did he win there? What did he win there? That's what he's trying to say.
He has more than Haaland. He got more goals than Haaland. He was.
But that's
the-
not a
more-
trophy.
He
You
scored
said
Yeah,
more
but-
in one
winners
season than
things.
Lewandowski.
Kaiser,
No, you said
Poulsen
he
was
can win
the
us
main
things.
focal point there.
Bro,
No, no,
you
Poulsen
know
was-
what's funny with this fan base?
Poulsen was
we seem to
listen,
forget.
Poulsen was
It's not a
assisting
fan
him.
base, guys. Stop
Sabitzer
putting fan
was
base.
Stop
assisting.
talking about this 2 years ago, bro. Stop talking to me
Bro,
about last
listen,
year, 2 years ago. I don't give
you
a fuck.
guys
Forget about
don't
now,
know-
bro.
Kai, are you even Chelsea fan?
Class rep. I've been Chelsea
No,
fan
you
before your
there.
balls
Class rep,
dropped.
you're just a
you're-
Bundesliga merchant.
You're getting the interview, mate.
You're a Werner fan. That's all you
One
You're
year
a
of
Bundesliga
Werner,
merchant.
and Kai was, he misses chances, and he's
Holy
telling
shit.
every internet fan, he misses chances. Shut the fuck up! You have agenda against Werner.
I swear to God,
We
bro.
haven't
I
talked
do.
this year.
I
We haven't
do.
listened about
Not
Kai
only
Havertz.
Kai,
What
everybody
happened?
has.
What happened?
If you
What
have an
happened?
agenda
What
against
happened?
Chelsea,
What
you
happened
have an
without
agenda
Timo
against
Werner? What
Chelsea.
happened? Nothing. We had the
Nothing happened
shittest
because Werner
team.
shit. That's why nothing happened,
know
bro.
what?
Tuchel got found
Nothing
out.
happened, bro.
Tuchel got found out.
No wonder Werner have no kids, bro. He can't convert to save his life. His fucking sperm cells
How
probably
many
missed
times
too,
are you
bro.
gonna use the same joke? Well, listen, for 1 year, I had captained myself. Okay, we're gonna give Havertz and Mason Mount and Lukaku a chance. This year was one of the shittest year ever in Chelsea history.
But we're just telling you,
What?
literally every one of us here doesn't think that our attack is
And that
perfect,
was
but you,
Werner's
man.
second
You're the
year,
only one
'cause
who
he
think
was
we have
Yeah.
a solution in our team, man.
By the way,
There is
we
a
are
solution.
every
There
pretty
is a
much
solution.
we were at every final, almost in every final possibly can be. What are you talking about? Chelsea was shit this year.
Listen, we were in. I'll tell you, we played against Super Cup against Villarreal. Okay, we won. We won that on pens. Then the next we won on pens too, right? The Havertz made that pen, right? And then we were in Carling Cup
No.
against Liverpool.
And
We
where is Werner
lost that
fitting
on
in this
pens.
whole
Scored
thing?
the winner in the
Bro,
final of
wait,
the
wait.
World Cup.
And then we were on FA Cup on pens. We lost the two we lost without Werner. There was no Werner in that. The Werner came in the end.
No, we
in
won.
the second.
We won the
No,
Super
wait.
World Cup. We won the World Cup when Lukaku scored the winner.
And Werner was on the field.
No, he
Why
Congratulations,
does that matter?
Congratulations.
Werner was on the field for the
Sure,
Carabao
Werner
Cup
was
and we
on the
still
field.
What does
lost.
that mean, bro? I don't understand.
Klasrev, Werner was on the pitch for the Carabao Cup and we still lost.
Do you want to praise
No,
him
that
for
was
walking on the
last
field?
last
Is that what
10
we're doing?
minutes.
Yeah,
Last 10 minutes.
You know what?
Last 10
Classic.
minutes.
You know what, Classic?
He
Maybe
had
we should
all
give,
of extra time
maybe
to
we should
score.
give credit for winning the trophy to the fucking wheelchair kids behind the goal. Maybe their presence
Bro,
there won us
it's
a
about
round
being
game.
effective in this system.
I swear, man, the logic of this
Wait.
fan hype is so retarded, man.
Klasrev, can you turn off your internet, please?
Listen, the problem is Kai Havertz is not doing well, and now you're telling everybody.
I
Johnny,
literally
you are
admitted that he was not doing well.
I'm
I
a
literally-
Werner high.
First
Just
thing
because
I
we
said
have a
out of my
Klasrev,
point.
can you turn off your internet, please?
Oh my god.
Just because we have a point. Listen, when you're paying someone 270K a week, that guy has proven
You have no
already
point, bro. All you have
that
is
he's a
circles, bro.
world
No
class.
point what the
He
fucking ever,
can
man. Shut the fuck
be a
up, bro.
focal point for us.
Timo
We can
Werner
sign
get
someone
paid
on cheap like
270 for
Poulsen or a
Chelsea. Timo
Sabitzer,
Werner get
and we can make it this
270.
work out.
Timo Werner gets paid 270 a week.
His source,
That's what I'm
trust
saying.
me, bro. Trust me,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
discussion
He's
right now.
wasting on the bench. Let him go back to Leipzig where he
Let
was
him
the
go to
main
Leipzig,
focal
yeah, well,
player and never won shit there.
Like he won a lot of things. You're just
What?
What did he
what
win?
are you
What did
talking
he
about?
win?
What did he win? What did he win?
What did he win, bro?
Come on.
I don't know. Like
love-
he was
No,
player of
you
the
said he
year.
won it, so you must
I don't know, like, it's not an answer, bro, unless you work at Starbucks, man.
Listen, Bayern Munich is really strong. He listen. Werner was second,
like
I
you're
think,
struggling with your
in
speech,
Bundesliga.
man. What did he win in Leipzig when he was a focal point?
You're talking about Bundesliga. Everybody knows Bayern Munich wins everything. Why are you having this conversation with me?
But
Are you stupid?
Why? Because I'm trying to say.
What kind of a point is that?
Yeah, explain
said-
this.
Everybody
No,
knows Bundesliga.
I'm saying I'm
Bayern Munich wins
answering.
every year.
Look, easy.
You're gonna say,
Why
"Oh, we
am I
signed."
ask-
What did Havertz won with Leverkusen in Bundesliga?
No, but
Nothing.
I'm not the one that's saying that if we put Timo Werner in a Chelsea focal point, we will win everything.
Yes,
You did.
because he
You did
helped
say that.
Leipzig.
So
He
how
helped
I
Leipzig. He helped Leipzig to the second position. He was a top goal scorer for
Ay,
consecutive 2 years.
senor, the second
He was
position.
scoring from
God
his
damn.
heads, from his left foot, from right foot, everywhere. And the reason was that he was really, really
And how
taken
come
care
did he
of.
become? How come he became impotent at Chelsea, bro? How
He
come
didn't.
he lost the ability to use his legs and his fucking head,
He
bro?
didn't lose the ability because there's only 3 options available in attack.
He literally
Mason
has the
Mount
most
and
missed
Kai
chances at
Havertz
Chelsea,
were
bro.
young last
Why you
year,
keep going to Kai Havertz
and
and
now
Mount?
they
Why,
are
bro? Why?
selfish.
We're not talking about them, bro.
Mason Mount and Kai Havertz were young last year, and now they are selfish. How can he help them?
We were young and now we're selfish.
Now I got from young to selfish. What?
I don't know, bro. That's a
How
weird
can you
development.
listen? How can
That's if you
Werner
have an agenda
survive with
against
Mason
Chelsea,
Mount and Kai
Casper.
Havertz?
You have an agenda against Chelsea.
I've never seen
That's
as
what you
much
do.
like player agenda
You have
in
an
my life,
agenda
bro. Even
against
Johnny
Chelsea.
is
Yeah.
okay.
You
Not
are
okay.
the- yeah.
I'm exaggerating. Johnny's not as deluded. You're not as deluded as Johnny, but you're second
He
place.
is deluded, is Johnny.
No, he's second place. Nah, Johnny's mental, bro. At least he can process
Bro,
thoughts.
listen,
You know?
Yeah,
listen,
Casper's not
wait,
from Hispanics,
listen.
he's got
I
excuse.
cannot
At least
tell
he can process
what
thoughts,
the
you know?
future holds. The future is Timo Werner. If you don't, if
I
you
hope the
don't
future doesn't
believe
hold you as a
in
Chelsea fan. That's what I thought.
Hey,
talent,
Klazo, speaking of the future, if Werner leaves, which player would you like to back? Just so we know, probably not to pick him.
which player to what?
Who's your second favorite player at Chelsea?
The second is going. Rudiger is going. Jorginho probably might be going, and then listen,
Jorginho.
Oh, we found the
Who
match.
said that?
I don't know. Like no one probably.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
So are you gonna
what
find a new club to support when he leaves?
No, we will probably be a mid-table team.
Mid-table
When-
team.
oh.
Have we even been a
I'll still
mid-table?
support Chelsea.
Okay, 15, 16, 15, right? 15, 16.
Guys, I think we should just ignore him. I think we should just ignore him, honestly.
Listen, Exo, that is not very diplomatic. We just should ignore it. We should ignore it. That is not diplomatic.
We're doing
That is
United
not the
Nations. We're
You mean
doing NATO
democratic,
tactics, bro.
not
We're doing NATO
diplomatic.
tactics. We're just gonna
Have you heard the
cancel you,
thing?
bro.
Have you heard the things? Kai
Call him
said
out,
on
bro.
this
Call him
stream?
out,
You're
bro.
right. We're not
Cut him out.
diplomatic.
Cut him out, bro.
Axel, you're gonna be saying on your honeymoon, "Oh, she's a girl. We should ignore it. We should stay with the boys. We should all do it together.
What?
We should
That's not
ignore
What
it.
are you on about?
We should ignore the
What's wrong
difference."
with you,
We just went 180. We just went 180 somewhere else.
Oh my
He
god.
did the bros
Bless
before
him.
hose thing.
Blessem is the kind of guy to have
On
a
the
cereal with
honeymoon,
water,
Axel
bro.
would
Shut
be
up, bro.
like,
Shut up.
"Oh, we should ignore this different woman creator. We should just fuck each
You're a
other.
woman creator?
The
I
boys
didn't know
should
you're a
just
woman
fuck each
creator. You're a
other."
man. You're a male, bro.
Whoa. Listen, you're talking about cheaper
Should I
options.
call you a
we can
big
get.
lad? Should I
Prime
call you a
sent me a
big
DM saying Leipzig won the DFP Pokal final on Saturday, so Bayern don't always win everything.
Oh, that was without Timo Werner.
And that was without Timo Werner.
Yes,
Wow.
prime thing to do, you know,
Yeah,
DM
and
with me,
Timo
you know,
Werner
instead of putting it
wasn't
in the chat,
there.
no?
Yeah, Timo Werner went there, so, yeah.
Okay, I will send everybody clips of Timo Werner, right?
No, thank I will
What
block
is
you. I
like
swear to
with
God, I'll block
clips?
you.
Darren, I'll report
What
you
is
for sending it.
clips
I will
in
report you
like
for sexual harassment, bro.
Yeah.
I'll
No,
report
no,
you for
Kai,
sexual
what is
harassment.
Chelsea? No. I don't want to have a Timo Werner debate, but everybody knows Timo Werner can win
Who
us
is
a Premier
everybody?
League, and
Who
next year we
is
should make.
everybody? Who is? I want to
Lu-
know this mentally disabled people so I can block them personally. Tell me who is everybody, bro. Tell me. I want to know
People
who
who
is
don't
everybody.
come on
Lewis,
social media.
Lewis, I gotta ask. Are you alright, bro? You good?
Lewis, I swear, Lewis
I'm
does it on
fine.
purpose, bro.
Lewis,
Why are you
Who's
asking
just
me? I ain't
waiting
even
for
said
100
shit.
pounds to come in. From
now I'm just
somebody.
wondering if like how you're enjoying all of this. That's all.
No, I'm just letting it run. It's the same way it always happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably one of the guys who speaks the least on these streams. But yeah.
Listen.
Everyone
Jesus
get
was,
everything off their chest? Or we got a
Jesus
bit
was
more
crucified.
slander?
Axel think I'm an idiot, but in 2-3 years he would know Werner was the guy we should have made the team about.
I've just
You
realised
know.
what Lewis is. Lewis
What
is the
did-
warden
what-
of the
what?
insane asylum. That's what he is.
Yeah.
We're all
Basically.
I'm not
Wait,
an
is
idiot. I'm
Werner
not.
Jesus? Do we have to sacrifice Werner? Is that what you said, Classic?
Yes,
Bro,
literally compared.
can we just give Werner next year and make him the
No.
focal point?
No,
No,
I'm tired of
no.
giving him years, bro. I'm
I
tired.
don't wanna give him
What,
He's
when
taking
has
years
he
from my
given
life.
him a,
He's
The
taking years
only
from my
thing
life.
the only thing you need to give Timo Werner is herpes.
Oh,
I don't mind Classic's comparison to Jesus. At least when we sell Werner, we can celebrate that day every day of the year.
Fuck you know.
You're not gonna be making decision about Timo Werner leaving. If he wants
you're not
to
going to be
leave,
making about him staying. Next.
you can scream. Listen, you've been screaming about Alonso and Jorginho for 10 years and nothing happened. So Timo Werner would
They haven't even
not
been
do
here for 10
something.
years.
Listen,
7 years,
you've been
bro.
screaming about Alonso. Oh, Alonso
fair, he's
should
right.
leave.
To be-
It's been
to
10
be fair,
years.
he's right,
He's
man.
getting
He's right.
pensions, and he's gonna leave when system allows him. Timo Werner is not gonna leave for next 10 years, and you can keep on crying. Who gives a
gonna-
shit?
You're right, Classic. You're right,
Apparently,
man.
you're the one that only gives a shit.
We do complain.
But
We do
you-
complain a lot.
If you believe you come here and you have a power to
By the way,
get
Classic,
a player
where is
sold
Alex's
off,
money, bro? Where is Alex's
I
money?
don't know what land are you in. Do you think the people care about your opinion like the football club cares about your opinion because you're gonna say, oh, Timo Werner didn't create this chance, he missed this chance.
Tuchel writes
They're
me
gonna sell him.
personally. Tuchel writes me personally, bro. He writes me personally.
Yeah.
He asked me, what do I think, bro?
Bro, Tuchel knows what he needs. At this moment, Tuchel is pussy arounding with Kai Havertz and Mason
What
Mount,
is
and that's
pussy
his
around?
downfall.
You're making up phrases, bro.
That is his downfall. Tuchel is becoming more of
Someone that looks for pussy.
Listen. Last year he was
another
talking
Werner
about
stand
systems.
here.
No. This guy was
shit.
Tuchel was
Another
last
Werner
year
Bale.
talking about systems and
They're
everything.
gonna join up and become even more
now
powerful.
He talks about
There we go, that's the
Mason
team
Mount
mode.
posters, banners. Mason Mount has banners. Listen, I don't like Tuchel anymore. What is the point of this coach?
Sure, he's
He's
fine.
also being very commercial himself. Tuchel is being very commercial. I don't like that. A manager should have a personality, something very secretive, like Jose Mourinho, a strong personality. Tuchel doesn't have a strong personality. He's laughing, he's clapping the same crowd which is saying, "Oh, Silva in the attack, in the defense, Werner in the attack." He's laughing. Nobody gives a fucking about
He's
your
laughing
slot.
because he knows Werner's not going to play in
We
attack.
are
That's why he's
He's
laughing.
laughing because he
listen,
thinks these guys are
that's
mentally challenged for
embarrassing.
chanting
That
it,
is-
bro. That's why he's laughing.
Listen, Tuchel knows Timo Werner and Silva is bigger than him. Tuchel knows it.
All right, bro.
Right, big up Frosted Myth saying, when is Chelsea going to win the Premier League? I don't want to hear excuses. This is the
Never.
time to actually rebuild a new owner and manager. I can't see Chelsea competing top four instead of the Premier League title. I think you've got at the very least one more season before you see Chelsea as strong Premier League contenders. Right now, our aim is to close the gap on City and Liverpool, but I already said I think a 30-point swing is too much to ask for one season. No chance. But
I think
maybe
3-4
two
years,
seasons
yeah.
if we make the right
3
move.
seasons, man.
3-4 years.
Three
Yeah.
seasons potentially. 2 if we get everything right in the first.
Also, it depends. It depends on who we sign. Obviously, if we lose like key players, and
We are losing. Kai,
yeah.
we're taking one step back to go, 2 steps forward in the phrase. So
all
I
classic.
think
Yeah,
we're not
we're
going to
already
have that
losing a few
great
key
year.
players, but-
We're going
Yeah.
to sign some exciting players, I feel, but I don't think we're going to do that well. I think it's going to need some time before we really get going again.
By the way, everybody, people in the chat in the panel, sorry for losing my cool. I'm now gonna apologize to the fraud for doing it. But
Why did
I'll
you lose?
apologize
Oh,
to
yeah,
Mario.
yeah.
Oh,
City's
yeah.
not going to
I'm
win
pretty
a
sure the
Premier League
people in the
next
chat
year.
love that, Alex.
City is not winning Premier League next year. Liverpool is winning the Premier
got
League
this,
next
yeah.
year, I'm sure. They signed Haaland. Why they signed Haaland?
Don't say it so fast, Classic. I'm trying to write it all down.
Why are we worried
Okay,
about
put
other
money on
teams when we have our team to strengthen about? We should be focusing on ourselves, not other teams.
Exactly, man. But the classic is crazy. That's why.
You have to worry about other teams because that's who you're competing with.
You just don't see
No,
through
we
his
have
head.
too many rebuilding to do to be focusing on other
You
teams.
don't see through his
The
head.
aim is to
We're
stop
not
the gap,
Arsenal.
close the gap. It's
No, we
us.
still have to compete. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to, but we have to look at ourselves first because, as Tuchel said, it's a rebuilding process. So that's where the effort and the energy should be. Then we think
No,
about
but
closing
it's
the
not
gap
an
between
Arsenal
Liverpool
rebuild.
and City.
Where you're just worried about building a team, we still have to compete. If every team around us improves immensely, we have to try to keep up as well.
Yeah.
We're not
We're
absent
still the
from
best
not
team
competing.
in England, so we're still on decent track.
If Tuchel wants to rebuild, he needs to rebuild rather than talk. Like last year, he was now he talks about like lemon juice, whatever, excusing. Why is he giving the same excuses like
metaphor,
Lampard gave in the
It's a metaphor.
second year?
It's a metaphor.
Hey, Chris, can
They
you
don't
weigh in,
have
Chris?
that in
Because
Austria.
Can he do something rather than talking? Like, I would like to see that on
hey,
the pitch.
Classic, let
Well,
Chris weigh in on what you were
I
saying.
swear to God. I
That's
swear.
his job.
I swear
He
to
has
God.
to answer
Classic.
questions from
Class rep,
reporters,
I swear to God. Class rep, if you were a Make-A-Wish kid, I would deny you your wish, bro. That's how annoying you are. I swear to God. I swear to
No,
God,
no.
bro.
My point is like, why are you just talking to a press conference, telling them, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and the fans are telling you who to sign. If you look at City, they just signed random player from random country. The Pep has random kind of tactics. He does it on privately. He has a personality. This Tuchel keep on telling us like, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. We are squeezing the lemon. We are doing this. Can you shut up? Can you be the first year Tuchel? Can you be the first year Tuchel? Do something. Don't
the
tell
lemon.
us.
What's the saying? You gotta squeeze a few lemons to get lemonade.
The lemon was
That's
a
what he's doing.
metaphor to I can't make Werner score goals. I can't make him a striker. That's what the metaphor was
Did
for.
he mean?
Just so you didn't
Did,
understand it.
did he
You
mean
you had
Haaland? Did he mean Haaland is
second game loss.
a random
The
signing?
second last game, we won. We qualified for Champions League, third point, and he's still playing back three formation. How about not just being?
Hey, didn't
more,
Tuchel use a metaphor for going out with a girl? It's not gonna happen. It's just gonna come by for Werner scoring. Didn't he use that metaphor? Can't remember.
I don't know. I don't know.
About going out with a girl or scoring with a girl.
First
That
of all,
it's just
Tuchel
gonna be
needs to be
patient.
more.
It sounded
more,
like a classic one too.
Listen, and this all rubbish. Oh, I'm gonna be staying for the training. Whoa, should you be the hero? Should I give you a fucking Oscar because you're gonna be
You
staying
don't
in the
give
holidays?
Oscars to heroes, bro. You give it the Nobel prizes, man.
Maybe,
You
maybe
don't
you're
even know
trying
how
to
things
ignore
work,
your
man.
wife. You don't want to go to Germany. That's your excuse because in Germany they're probably going to be a court case against your money. So why are you telling everybody? And no, I'm not going to go there. But
Lewis, can
why
you
are
please
you
let him
telling
go, man?
everybody
Please, bro. Please, I'm
I'm going
begging
to
you,
be
Lewis. I'm
staying?
begging you, man.
I'm going to be staying
No,
in
what?
holidays
Let him go,
for.
man. He's
what do you
talking
call it?
about Tuchel's marriage. I don't know why. He said that there's
Well,
some kind of
bro,
case.
you ain't bringing up the Tuchel divorce thing again, man, are you?
Again, what
Yeah,
do you
but
mean?
why is he on a press
Yes,
conference
again.
saying I'm going to stay on
Hey,
holidays?
boys, you're
Like,
never gonna get a clip of this out of context stuff, man.
Leave him alone, bro. Leave Tuchel alone, bro.
listen,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
been
believe Tuchel.
13
I don't
years.
believe Tuchel anymore. I really don't
Why?
believe Tuchel
Who do you
anymore.
believe?
Oh,
Like
Who do you
you
believe?
guys. You guys are
believe?
so
Well,
easy to.
you don't have to believe Tuchel. Just pick up your Werner and get the fuck out of a club. You and Timo
I
Werner.
Tuchel should keep kissing Mason Mount and Havertz, and that will make you happier, and that will make up
Yeah,
the
it will
table.
make me happier.
You're a fan as much as I am a fan. So your agenda to support Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, my agenda is to make my club better.
If
Yeah,
you know
caught you
me,
there.
I don't like none of our players.
You
Come
like
on.
that's a lying face, Alex. That is a
I don't
lying
have the
face.
player. Please
love
name me the
Kai
player
Havertz,
that I
come on.
like.
You
Oh,
like
you like
somebody.
you like
I
Please,
don't like
somebody.
the
Tell me
player. I
the
don't
player that I
personally
like.
like any player, but I'm for the team. I think Timo Werner is really effective. That's the
mentally
reason
ill,
I
that's
like
what
He
it
him.
is.
even have even have a letter T in the team name. Yes.
Yes.
Or whatever, like the Tuchel.
for
Listen,
team.
Timo Werner sits with the coaches. He sits with the. Listen, the
We
Tuchel
have to
is
do
making a
something
mistake.
on the bench.
Tuchel is making a mistake by believing in Kai Havertz and Mason Mount. It's like, when United, I don't know if that's the right example, when United, the coach, Ole or who was before that, like they gave more power to Martial and Rashford. Look at that club right now. It's an issue. We cannot give more power to Mason Mount
Let me
and
ask
Kai
you,
Havertz.
You know, I don't like Rashford.
Classic, let me ask you a question, bro. So you want us to build a team around Timo?
Exactly, the attack.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god, are we
Timo
still
Werner,
talking
bro.
about this?
Timo Werner should be
Timo
our
Werner is
main
the
attacker.
most selfless guy. He's not going to be.
I
If he
agree,
has
he
a
is
ball
selfless.
to pass, he'll pass it. He'll think
I
for the
would
team.
have Timo in my futsal team. That's what I'll do.
He should be more selfish. That's how you score goals, bro. I don't give a fuck if an attacker has 60 assists, bro. Score goals.
Look,
That's what we brought
for me,
for.
Timo is cursed, man.
It's
it's hard to explain.
supports him, bro.
No one wants him to
No.
score. Some
I think-
outside force doesn't want him to score.
I think Yaya Toure's curse accidentally split it from Pep onto Timo
Shit.
too.
He needs
Well,
a
that
priest.
team was
Classic, you got to
about-
organize Some
I'm
priest,
just,
supernatural.
I'm just being able. Listen, the stream was about like, what are the resolution? How are we gonna move? So I'm just giving my opinion. That's it. Nothing more. I'm not advertising.
So, but how about this one, Clash? If Werner somewhat wants to move, like we can't help it, yeah. We want him to stay, but let's say
no,
he
we
wants
don't want
to
him
move.
to stay. I will pay for his Uber, bro.
No, hold on.
Uber premium, bro.
It's dependent.
We want him to stay, Clash. Look, but let's say he does move, yeah. Like he wants to move.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't like Tuchel, like you said, and he moves like to a bigger club.
Yeah.
So what's the solution then? How do we replace a big name like a big presence like Werner?
Big presence, yeah.
Listen,
Bradley Tuchel will want to win the Ballon d'Or with dummies at Chelsea too.
He was very close. He was in 2018-19 season. He was very close to win Ballon d'Or.
Hey,
he was
I
about
agree.
to be nominated.
You know what?
He was very close.
Classer,
Yeah,
you and I
you're right.
agree on this, bro.
Closer
Werner is
to
a
France.
special player, bro. Special, very special, very special
Germany
player,
is
bro.
closer to France than England.
If you have respectable conversation with Werner, you tell Tuchel, talk with him. Tuchel tells him that I know you're a great player. You're a very selfless player.
So you want Tuchel to lie to him?
Mason Mount and Tuchel.
So you want Tuchel to lie, bro?
Listen, Tuchel downfall would be when he betrays Werner, and he already has done betrayed Werner.
Bro, what do you mean?
So that's his
betrayal, bro?
downfall. And he
Football, not
knows
Love
his
Island, bro.
downfall.
There's no betrayal, bro. They're just trying to get the best for Chelsea, man.
You can on media because you're Kai Havertz fan and Mason Mount. He's loving Mason Mount. You can go on media. Tuchel is very good. Tuchel is brilliant. But the real fan who goes to Cobham, who goes to Stamford Bridge, they know Timo Werner lives in everybody's hearts, and it's not a very good situation currently because Tuchel is having issues with Werner, and then Tuchel is believing Mason Mount and Kai Havertz more. This is destroying the chemistry. Rudiger is leaving. Jorginho wants to leave. Alonso doesn't feel secure. No senior player feels secure.
Alonso doesn't feel secure. Good. I hope he never feels secure in his life.
Yeah, but then you need to understand Alonso how strict he is on the training, how he keep these younger lot in the check. That is also important.
How do you know this?
Ashby, they want to get rid of Ashby. Yes, I want to get rid of all these players. But listen, who the leaders are. We don't have Declan Rice. We have Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. Are you going to leave the club to them?
Do you think Werner, who's a nice guy, who has a lift, is a leader? Yeah.
He ain't a leader.
Listen, leader leads from the back. Werner leads from the back.
What?
Listen, if Tuchel
leads from what? From the back?
I think.
What do you mean by back? He does not play from the back.
I think he was referring.
Hey, this guy.
No. Bro, you guys
I think we're in a comedy show.
Chelsea, and I can smell it. You're on the verge of destroying Chelsea, making us mid-table, and I'm not gonna let that.
Louis, your head must be hurting right now, right?
You are such a nice
Your head
guy.
must be hurting right now, right?
Too many. I've seen too many. I've fucking seen too many of the French league. That guy is so average. Shumani is so average.
He's average, huh? Why does Real Madrid want him as well?
Why is that?
Oh my days.
If he's average, I don't know what Timo Werner is. I swear to God, man. If he's
You watching French league highlights.
I wish I could have a pint with Klasrev, bro. Just to get to know him, man. Just to know the type of person he is in real life, bro. Just to. Oh man.
Listen.
Hey, he's the Make-A-Wish Foundation kid that you said. It'll be great. You take him. I'm gonna hire at a cinema for Klajev. We watch Werner replays all day. It'll be great.
He's a great player. He's a great player. Shumani is not fucking great.
Sorry, Klasrev. I forgot to go through the super chats. Frosted Myth says Klasrev is the type of guy who thinks the cheese came from the moon. Actually, I haven't heard that in a minute still. That's mad. African Prince also says, please, that guy is annoying. I'm not sure which one you're referencing.
Klasrev is the kind of guy who thinks chocolate milk came from a brown cow, bro.
Wow. Shumani's gonna do that.
Klasrev gets his milk from the source, man.
Fucking
He doesn't like his
Shumani.
middle.
You got a Frankie de Jong. You got a Frankie de Jong waiting. You've got a Declan Rice waiting. Shumani.
Declan Rice is way too much for his quality.
Yeah, we can give Lukaku to West Ham.
Klasrev, I'm gonna come to Vienna. In a month, bro. I wanna meet you, bro.
I live a bit outside Vienna. I live a bit outside Vienna.
Kai, just look for the village missing its idiot. You'll find it.
Too many.
What are you saying,
Bakayoko used to look like Kamavinga in what we call in Chelsea.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it before we get cancelled, bro. Stop it. What do you mean look like Kamavinga, bro? Stop it, bro.
Someone charge Klasser back out. He's on airplane mode.
Somebody cancel
There
Klasser.
are more than 3,000 professional central midfielders, and they want so many. We signed Lukaku for you. You wanted Lukaku, we got Lukaku.
What am I hearing, bro?
Too many. I had enough of too many.
Are you trying to figure out pronounce his name or something?
Too many? Do you even watch Sky? Do you watch too many?
Say it with me, bro. Too many.
Whatever he is, I don't know.
Too many.
I don't like him.
Why? Why don't
you want Declan Rice for 150, right?
Klasser, why can't you pronounce T's, bro? Why can't you pronounce
He's not good enough for us.
Hey, Kai, you might as well be a teacher spelling bee session, Kai.
Bro, I want to meet Klasser, bro. I'm gonna, Klasser.
Declan, I've seen Declan Rice. Declan Rice plays like Jorginho with more strength. He can pass the ball. He can defend. He is absolute. He's a Tuchel style player. If Tuchel is staying, then Declan Rice.
It's not worth that money to ask him.
But you also think Werner is a Tuchel type of player, bro. So I'm not gonna ask you for your opinion.
In attack, he is. He is in attack.
We don't know if Werner's a Tuchel player.
Are you saying Tuchel doesn't like to score goals? Is that why Werner's his type of player? Is that why?
Tuchel doesn't have an attacking coach. Listen, the one of the funniest things is Timo Werner was missing chances. Timo Werner was missing chances last year. Timo Werner said, I want to train more. I want to train further. Tuchel said, oh, you don't need to train further. Oh, you don't need to train further.
Rumor has it. They used Werner's sperm to create to create the pills for the guys, not to get them hard, man. They used.
Who takes pills not to get?
Because they know he can't hit the target, man. So there's.
Princess.
Are we gonna change topic? Yeah.
Can we end the show, please? Just end the show before this.
Yeah. I was gonna ask everyone's thoughts on Mason Mount winning Player of the Season, but we never got a chance to even get into that.
Thiago Silva should won it, but
that
will
happen
happen.
Silva, but Faz.
But Mount wasn't that far off.
No, I'm not saying Mount's not like a worst player, but he's not been our best.
Yeah. No, I feel Silva should have got it too, but I didn't want to give it to like Rudiger and that who's leaving. Maybe that's why.
Harvey Vale should have won it, was it?
Yeah.
Harvey Vale, yeah, he won the young
talent.
Yeah.
Wait, Wakudoku, was that you at the ground for the under-8 boys yesterday?
Under-8, god damn, you're going lower and lower, bro. Somebody call Chris Hansen, bro.
Hello.
This is not Daylight NBC Cage the Predator. What's up with hello?
Hey, Pokudoku, get away from the bush, bro. Your signal is not good, man.
Do you see Johnny over there in the same bushes?
I swear that was Pokudoku yesterday. Like,
what are you doing over there?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Exactly, what are you doing there?
You should have been watching F1 yesterday. What are you doing?
He's watching Astrid. That's what happened.
By
Oh yeah.
By the way,
that actually makes sense since Astrid does sell shit to kids, man. So yeah, it does make sense why she would be there, man.
Oh dear.
He's not my son. Pokudoku is not my son.
Who's not
Why
your
does
son?
Pokudoku leave, bro? Pokudoku left, man. We bully the guy, man.
Wait, left for free? It's alright.
I need 12 players. 12 players next year. We need to sign. Tuchel needs to sign these players right now.
No,
How many players?
12.
Well, we need to get rid of Timo Werner first for 12 players to come in.
Yeah. Listen, if Tuchel signs
money for
12
my
players,
vacation?
I've never heard about them.
Where's
I
my
would
money
love
for
that.
vacation?
Yeah, where is it?
Okay, but listen, bro. I gotta go, bro.
I clap
Take care.
I know what it's like. Take care of yourself, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's got to work that second job, Alex, to get you that.
Yeah. What
I
do you
gotta
do, you bum?
go.
What is
I
this
wonder where
guy
he went.
doing here, man? What is this guy doing here, man? I thought he was supposed to be at under-8 academy.
He
Let
went.
him. Let him.
He's coming to
Which kid?
report back.
Leave
Yeah,
him
which
alone,
kid are you
man.
gonna talk about
Leave
now,
him
bro?
alone.
Which kid are you
Leave
gonna
him
talk
No,
alone.
about?
the kid. Who's this guy over here? Like,
Leave him alone, Fatter, you shit stir.
Yeah, Fatter. He's
Come on, he's gonna come report. He's gonna give us a scouting report. That's why he's here.
well, under-11, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
W, what are you saying, bro?
yeah, I'm good, man. Of course, just chilling. I just wanted to come out here to take a minute to shout out Harveyville for winning Academy Player of the Year. He's worked. No, hold on. He's worked.
Tell him, though, yeah.
Well, let me finish.
Hold on.
He's
How'd you
worked.
get that many votes on him? But it still doesn't matter. He won.
No,
Big counts.
He's worked
Who's
so hard
beating the
this
meat
year,
in the
and he
chat?
should have. He should have got more
Oh, I was
games
actually
time in
trying
the
to clap
first
Alex.
team.
Sorry.
He needs to be loaned out next season, right?
No. Hopefully he's in pre-season squad and he gets a chance.
And then loaned out.
No. But
And then loaned out.
no.
Every
He's
youth
gonna
player
be
needs
he's
loan.
gonna be loaned to the first team. That's where he's getting loaned to.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want another Cho who never gets loaned and does nothing here.
Well, Cho got injured. So you have to
That's
apply
a bit
contract.
harsh, Chris.
Joe
Exactly.
got injured for 5 years,
You
bro.
can't
Stop
get-
him on
you
you,
can't
The
bro.
guy hasn't
Cho-
played yet, and
Cho's
it's
barely
it's a harsh
done anything
judgment.
for this club, and it's sad to see. I wish he got loaned.
No, that's not true.
And listen, that's a bit
That's
harsh
not
when you
true.
defend Werner, look, who doesn't do nothing,
He's
and
done,
Exactly,
he done a lot
yeah.
more than
ripping
Cho.
on a young
He's done a
player.
lot more than Cho in a short time.
Joe does
I
nothing.
doubt that.
Joe is
Exactly.
useless. All he does is get haircut. He has more haircuts than goals.
You know what?
Cho
You
has
know what the
good
thing is?
qualities.
Cho still has a future, you know? Cho
Exactly.
can still
No, I
become a
don't
better
think
player.
I don't
He's
think he does.
21.
No,
He's 21.
listen, Cho still has a big career ahead of him, but with Werner's very questionable.
What's the name of
And
that
some
guy
other
we signed
players.
who was supposed to be the next Messi? What's his name? Then he just left.
Lukaku.
No, not Lukaku.
You didn't see the stepovers?
The kid we signed. The kid we signed. You remember him, Alex? We signed him.
Yeah.
Pulisic.
What's his name? No, he's from Belgium. Same as.
And he
Charlie
stayed for 8 years.
Musonda.
Supposed to be the next big thing. Then he left on the free, man. What's his
Musunda.
name?
Musunda,
Not
yeah.
Musonda. No, not Musonda,
Oh.
bro.
French player.
Boga.
What's his name?
Kicked out.
No, there's one guy. Man.
Ask Pokudoku. He knows
Kakuta.
all the underage.
Akuta.
Okay.
Kakuta, yeah.
Oh, the guy we got the transfer ban for too.
Yeah. The guy that
Yep.
got
Oh
the
boy, what a waste that was.
Yeah, we literally call Kakuta the next.
Any other news, Lewis?
No.
Yeah, what about that Asian guy from Real Madrid, Barcelona, that called like.
Kibu.
Yeah. How is he like? You know the worst thing in football fans do when they do this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
saying,
Mirin,
"Nick,
exactly,
Marin,
Royce.
wow.
Mirin, yeah. I remember when we signed him.
Oh,
People were like, this guy. Yeah, people were like, remember, people go like, this guy is the next Messi, the next Ronaldo. We didn't even get a game for Chelsea, bro.
Exactly.
He did. He won Europa League with Chelsea. What are you talking
He
about?
barely played. All he does is skip overs, bro. He doesn't even know how to pass. The worst players ever seen.
No, the
bro.
guy was good actually in Germany. Another thing with Bundesliga, man.
We should stop buying
Nah, he is-
Bundesliga players.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
there
tax
is-
is crazy.
Hey, there is some
No.
news coming out here.
Talent
through
is
Simon
everywhere.
Phillips and that.
Other
You
way.
guys seen that?
What?
That
Malcolm Mirin,
apparently
exactly,
Alonso's asked to leave. That Emerson Palmieri is welcome back.
That's
Also, I don't know why
Technically,
Tuchel didn't give...
what Tuchel wanted to keep Emerson and in the
Alonso
beginning of
gone.
the season and
See.
get rid of Alonso, but Alonso didn't work out on loan.
Does
but
Alonso still not
Emerson
take the
did.
lead?
It hurts his knees.
I don't know.
Cross his
Probably
knee,
takes
bro.
him 5 minutes to get back up.
He said it hurts his knees.
You see, he's built like Slender Man, bro. If he kneels down, he can't get up, bro. His bone's gonna be like clap.
You
That's
seen him
nice.
try to lift his knees in transition. That alone
Yeah,
fucking
bro. Yeah, he's too slow. Yeah.
Come on, man.
There-
It's
There's
impossible.
also a
don't know
report
why,
that
Louis, let's end the stream. I gotta talk to Father after stream.
Yeah, no worries.
I gotta talk
Pick
to
up
you after stream.
everyone. As always, smash the like and subscribe button. We'll leave you with seems we've spoken about him so long. We'll leave you with Timo Werner. Till
Oh
next
my
stream.
days.
Take care.
That is crazy.
Timo,
Like and
Timo,
subscribe.
Timo.
As always,
Timo.
criminal. Up the
Look at
show.
that. Look at that.